What is up, everybody? Welcome to my Cowboys family here once again for another one here. A live reaction, week 11 of the 2025 Dallas Cowboys. And yeah, 3-5-1, not where we want to be after 9 games, but it is what it is. The true fans stick it out to the end, and that's what we're going to do here tonight on my Cowboys family. So welcome in, everyone. Make sure you don't forget to hit the like button for the stream, hit subscribe for the channel, and hit the notification bell. Make sure you hit it to all videos. All videos, shorts. We got video shorts released. We got, just regular videos released, of course, live streams and more. So keep it on all notifications ready to roll, guys. So we're about to kick off this game here in about 5 minutes or so. I do want to say welcome in. I'll try to fast forward this as much as I can, but appreciate everybody in the house here. The wife's running a little late, but I'm holding down the fort. And shout out to the people that are here in the house, sitting the shout outs, and ready for this game against the Raiders. Another Monday night game for the Cowboys. Again, a lot of dogs barking in the background. The main thing here is that there's a very unfortunate, somber situation with the passing of Marshawn Nealon. We discussed that on Thursday night here in my Cowboys family. Hopefully, you guys were here for that. It will be continuing here tonight with more of that situation, which we will discuss here on my Cowboys family and, during the game today. So anyways, as we get it going, got to shout out the people that make the world go around right here in this channel. And it starts with Mr. John Luna, our monthly sponsor, back-to-back, 2 months in a row. Shout out to the man who makes the thing go around here on this side of the tracks. Shout out to Mr. John Luna. He's also the stream boss, running that stream right there, 71 points. Shout outs to John Luna. Now, he's not the leader right now. Aussie is the leader on the overall board. He's the only star level member. John Luna fell off there. So, 71 points. We'll see. Maybe John Luna pops in. Usually not for the Monday night games, but maybe next week he jumps back in it, or maybe sometime tonight he jumps in. Either way, John Luna, shout out to him. He is the man. And, of course, another guy who's the man is Mr. Skeptical Fan, as my dog is screaming because my wife's home. But Skeptical Fan is the king of the Cash App. King of the Cash App. Shout outs there. The man, staying skeptical. You got to stay skeptical when you're a Cowboy fan. That's just the way it is. And we do have a leader. Somebody who's in the lead. It's not Skeptical Fan. It is Mr. Calvin Richard. So shout outs to Calvin Richard, who is the man running it. Currently, I think he's got 10 on it right now, and he's the leader on that side of things. I think he's like third on the overall, second overall. Shout outs to Calvin Richard. And when it comes to the membership gifting side of things, and it comes out to the champion there, it is Citizen Z, who gifted 5 memberships last month. This month, I think we either have 1 or 0 right now. I don't think there's a leader, so we'll see what happens on that side of things. And also, when it comes to the what was it? We did the Cash App already. We got everything. John Luna, the stream boss, so everything is caught up and done. Shout outs there. As you can see, there's different ways of dropping a love, whether it's in the stream, in the super chat side of things, which anybody can do with that $sign there. You can also do the thanks button. I know Citizen Z has used that before. We also have, of course, the membership possibilities, which shout outs to a couple people here like Mr. NDN Boogie, Alanda Hanslu, Tony Wimbish, and of course, the man, Dwayne Broussard, top 8 dog bullies. Much love to him. All these people, since the last time we met here on this channel a couple days ago, are in the membership. So shout outs there. And, can't do this without your guys' love and support on all fronts, even on a shitty season like we're having this year right now. Either way, it is what it is. So shout outs to the people who are representing the board. Shout outs to the leaders on a Monday night battle here against the Raiders, which is, the battle of the worst. The 2-7 Raiders and a 3-5-1 Cowboys. Whoop-de-doo. Either way, Cowboy fans, stay true now, and that's what it's about. And I told you guys those Cash App ways. I mean, the Super Chat ways of doing this through YouTube. There's also the membership or membership gifting, which is a possibility once you're in the membership. So shout outs there to those that help out the channel in 2 different ways, helping out somebody getting the entry level Navy Blue crew for a month. And you help the channel out as well, get up on the board. So shout outs there. And, of course, the other ways of donating or dropping love to the channel, getting involved in this thing. You can see the 4 different ways. This is the After Dark style ways. The Cash App King. Yes, the Cash App. There it is. $sign My Cowboys Family. Venmo at my Cowboys Family. PayPal. a couple different ways through PayPal, but MyCowboysFamily@gmail.com is the easiest way. And then the message on screen, which is the Streamlabs, shows up like the regular drop as a super chat or so. So, anyways, that's different ways of dropping the love. You can see there's a goal up there, 0 of 20. If we hit all 20 before halftime or next 2 hours, all the people who are in that hit the $5 or more on the goal will be automatically entered into a free raffle for this jersey at the end of the month. Jersey raffle at the end of the month, which is again, it's any sport. What about soccer and other sports? It's any team, any you know player, any name on the back, even your own name. So a lot of different options if you do win this thing. Everybody in the star level, which right now is Aussie. Shout outs to the only one there, Aussie, and the over everything level gets 2 entries. Star level gets 1 entry, and of course the quarterly, or this is monthly. Right now it's the regular season. The monthly winner, sponsor of the month, John Luna, will get a bonus raffle entry as well. LT, Eagle fan, running away with the NFC East. We'll discuss that in a minute. He's donated to the less fortunate. They're 8-2. Fuck the birds, is what I'm saying. But yes, LT is an Eagles fan, a loyal Cowboy family member here. So shout outs or participant. I say not member, participant. Shout outs to LT. Appreciate you and F the Eagles as always. Uh, we are the true fans. I know if you guys were in our situation, you'd be watching the games too as an Eagle fan. We as Cowboy fans always watch the Cowboys, no matter what, good, bad, or ugly. That's the way it goes. Cowboys are now, it seems like they're doing the national anthem, but also going to be, doing a remembrance kind of situation here.
To honor Nealon.
Yep, to honor Marshawn Nealon. So again, a lot of options when it comes to, as I'm kind of finishing this up here, the different options for jerseys for those that win. And again, if we do have all 20 spots on that goal hit, around halftime in the 2 hour range, then we will end up putting those names into a raffle, picking 4 out and entering them into this raffle right now, which is only like a couple people in it. So it's a wide, a very good chance to win something if you get in this thing. So yeah, right now it's all open. Again, if anybody does a John Luna drop type deal, which means they hit the whole bullseye there, the whole goal in one drop, then everybody, whatever spots are open, anybody who gets in there will automatically enter. No getting names picked and put into the raffle. Will be automatically put in there. It'll be all 20 names put in there. So shout outs to Mr. Luna when he does that. Anybody else who does that, and shout outs to everybody who's in this raffle for this upcoming month. I know Mr. the man from Hawaii won last time. Mark Hosepian was our last winner. Shout outs to him and everybody else who takes part in this thing. Appreciate you guys. Now, with the wife back, I'm going to let her handle the rest of this here and do the shout outs in the chat. Who's in the house tonight?
Of course, we have the man LT himself.
Yes.
Who, by the way, I don't know if you read the drop. You can donate to the less for. Are you donating Super Bowl rings, LT?
I hope not. We got 5. They still have 2.
That's the joke. But yeah, thank you there, LT. But Team Money in the house saying we don't put paper bags over our heads. Hell yeah, because we're proud.
We read that star, but painful right now.
Hey. We're so proud to rep
True
it.
fans.
True fans rep it. Sometimes. Texas Cat, what's up? Hello and hi. Said nothing better than being a Cowboy fan. I know about the second part there. But enjoy at least one of your teams doing well. Kenzie Bands, what's up? Much love. I hope that's your score prediction for today. That would be one hell of a score for our team to bust out there with the 37-16, right? True Cowboy, what's up? Hello and hi. Marcus Kersey in the house. Jeremy Betts, hello and hi. Hope you're having a great day too. Mackenzie, 2 times.
Two
James Caneda. We have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights here in the house. The man Jet Lee 44. Much thanks to you,
Jet Lee in the house.
Rolling back, I see MCFs After Dark 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I wonder who that is.
And that reminds me, time to go over the quick news here before we get this game going because I'm about to kick off. First and foremost, just so you guys know, anybody with YouTube TV will be able to watch this game we're watching right now, Cowboys at Raiders on Monday night, because the Walt Disney Company announced that they had a multi-year distribution agreement with YouTube TV as part of this new deal. Disney's full suite of networks and stations, including ESPN, ABC, all these channels. Remember, we didn't see it on ABC the last couple of weeks. It's back on ABC now. So we'll get you we'll probably be like 30 seconds ahead of you guys right now. But ESPN, ABC have already begun to restore YouTube TV subscribers. So anybody who's going through them will also get it as planned or as expected. Now that deal is done. Also, unfortunately, guy got shot. For a football player, Jets cornerback Chris Boyd, critical condition after Midtown New York Manhattan shooting. Jets cornerback Chris Boyd, 29, was shot in the abdomen during an argument outside a restaurant early Sunday morning. A suspect fired 2 shots and fled in a BMW SUV. Um, no arrests were made. NYPD reviewing surveillance footage, hoping the best for him. Right now, he is critical but stable, so that's at least decent there. But yeah, kind of surprising on that, obviously. And also, um, Michael Penix from the Falcons suffered at least 4 weeks, but it looks like there's going to be potentially season-ending knee injury in Sunday's loss to the Panthers. Penix will be seeking a second opinion. Not encouraging this for him. He's expected to be his fifth.
Fuck.
What happened?
Sorry, that's a bit of a rough off there.
Yeah, it was a
The
squib.
Turpin kind of bobbled it a bit.
Well, we did kick off officially, guys. So, anyways, Penix, not that I give a shit, but anyways, his 5th season-ending injury in his 8 college and pro seasons. So, injury plagued.
How many
Life
season-ending
for him.
injuries can one person
Yeah.
have?
Now, in this game here, we got offense on the field. Cowboys get the ball first, but this is almost like a home game for the Cowboys. Full Cowboy fan base, pretty much the whole week in Vegas.
Jerseys in attendance.
A lot, yes, a lot, and it is like a home game for the Cowboys. I'll get the camera on in a minute, but Dak Prescott under center, hands the ball to Javonte Williams. We should try to run. Even though the Raiders do a good job of stopping the run, we should try to run. Listen, Vegas streets looking packed with Cowboy fans all week. This stadium is packed with Cowboy fans. As far as injuries are concerned, Cowboys defensive tackle Solomon Thomas ruled out for Monday's game. This was on Saturday with a couple questionable guys, but Schottenheimer said the starting safeties Malik Hooker with the turf toe, and Donovan Wilson with the elbow and shoulder injury are going to trend to play Monday night. Both are limited in practice. The Raiders' backup quarterback Aiden O'Connell, he's ruled out. I think he was put on an injury list, so he's not even needed to be ruled out today. By the way, that was a 2-yard run for Javonte Williams. It is 3rd down and short. So the Cowboy inactives and the Raider inactives. Cowboy inactives, linebacker Damone Clark, running back Jaden Blue, cornerback Jaquez Bridges. I always say his name wrong, but Jaquez Bridges, he's out for this game. Healthy scratch. Hakeem Adjadani is out. Jonathan Mingle, once again, missing a game. And we knew Solomon Thomas was out for the Raiders. Zamir White, running back. Chris Smith, safety. Khalib Rogers, guard. Receiver Alex Beckham. And, I'm sorry, J.J. Hughes, defensive tackle. Dak's rolling out, by the way. So, holding penalty on the Cowboys. And almost picked on the 50, incomplete. See what the penalty is, but it's probably the Cowboys. So, Alex Beckham from the Raiders at receiver. Defensive tackle J.J. Hegwas from the Raiders, and defensive lineman Leki Fotu also. We know his name there. Defensive tackle. He's out for this game for the Raiders. Another healthy scratch. So when it comes to, again, that was on the Cowboys. It's 4th and 4, and the Cowboys are punting, so no surprise there. Another 3 and out. Shitty Cowboy performance, showing how much they really represent and love 94 there, Marshawn Newland, with that opening disaster. So just so you guys know, for our new players that we do,
since we did have a solid run.
Yeah, we had 2 solid runs and then a disastrous 3rd down play and then a hold, and who cares? It's like first drive we spent a minute and a half and punted the ball. Anger punted, it's returnable to the 25 to 30. We get them there. Anyways, just for the new guys, which I'm going to be watching for, outside of the kicking situation and the records, maybe I saw 3-game kicking, 62 yards. By Brandon Aubrey there doing his thing, and I like what I see from Aubrey, of course, but what are we going to see from our new guys? So Lisa Salters, ESPN Silent reporter, said that she sat down with Quinton Williams, our new defensive tackle, number 92. She asked him, he's on the field now, he should be on the field. She asked him how prepared does he feel to play after being in Dallas such a short time, and he said he's leaning on his football IQ and the fact that he's had 4 defensive coordinators in 6 seasons with the Jets, so he's ready to adapt however he needs to. No Solomon Thomas today. And there's 92 almost in the play. But unfortunately, wide open receiver. And Kalen Carson getting some game play time there.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to interrupt you, but, game's going on and there's stuff that needs to be talked about. CeeDee Lambs and Pickens are both out on that 3rd down play, in case you're wondering.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean,
that was a coaching decision.
Again, coaching issues there, in my opinion. That's a coaching issue. It
does feel like we're trying to lose this game.
It feels like that's a stupid fucking thing for the Cowboys on 3rd down to take out your best 2 receivers. That's retardation. for the coaching staff. Geno Smith and the Raiders are at the 49, their own 49 already, farther than the Cowboys have been on their own side. There's a good job of Malik Hooker with the tackle. As I said, he is playing his game. Escorazo also making a tackle on the backfield, tackle for loss. So now it's 2nd and 11. Now, as I was saying, number 92, Quinnen Williams, our new player, someone to keep an eye on. He said he's leading on his football IQ, and he's had a lot of coordinators with the Jets, so he's ready to adapt and do well. He's going to do well in this game. Now, as far as linebacker, we have Logan Wilson, who's a new player. He's getting the green dot, but he's not necessarily starting. Kenneth Murray, number 59, is still going to get the start at middle linebacker and call the plays on defense. Logan Wilson will also be wearing the green dot in this game, but he's getting adjusted to the Cowboys' terminology on defense. So Logan Wilson, 55, may be in the game, but not as much as we think, just because he's still kind of getting, used to the things. 59 is Kenneth Murray. He's a good run stopper, but pretty much that's it. He's the guy right now that is the starter, is the green dot guy, is the defensive play caller. Overshown, number 0, and you'll see me representing him in a minute. He's going to play about 30 or less snaps. He's going to be on a snap count, but look for him to play. According to Christy Cowboy, he's going to play a lot on 3rd down, which is right now 3rd and 7, and certain situations. So get ready for number 0. First time ever seen number 0 on the field. Could be there right now. I think he's on the left side. Not now, it's Donovan Wilson. There's some pressure. A sack, but then he gets out the sack, gets a completion, gains 2 yards. Tackled by Wilson, but it was the pressure there by a couple guys. And, I don't know how we missed a sack there, but we should have had it. Did not get it, but I think number 92 is really causing an issue here.
Now, just letting you guys know, since, again, I don't want to interrupt Mr. MCF, but it was confirmed via ESPN that it was a coach's decision to not have CD and Pickens out there. Okay. We will be hearing more regarding that.
Let's see how this game continues. Now they got
and thank you, Max, in the chat for confirming that apparently it wasn't just coaching, it was disciplinary, which we kind of assumed considering our 2 starting receivers not out there during the first drive of the game during a critical 3rd down.
They're punting, and they can always go for that, fake it or whatever. They're not. So it's letting it bounce, and it gets to the 4-yard line. Cowboys get the ball on the 4. So we've got 10 minutes and 27 seconds. Let me finish this. This was defense just got off the field. Offense back. There's Pickens back in the game. But I just wanted to say this, and CD back in the game as they go to commercial. But overshown on defense, number 0, should play about 30 plays. I don't think he was on that last one. A lot of 3rd down and down and distance situations for Overshown. They're going to move him in slowly, and let's temper our expectations when it comes to Overshown. And the other guy that's coming back for us here, rookie, Savon Ravel Jr., number 34. He might be out there a little bit, 34. You see more number 21, Kalen Carson probably playing out there. But look for number 34, Savon Ravel Jr., the rookie who's back and officially active for this game for the first time in his career as a rookie. But the potential is real on both these guys. I'm excited too, but let's not expect instant greatness with 2 guys who are coming off of major injuries. One of them is a rookie with 0 NFL snaps. The other one is wearing number 0, but he's got multiple injuries in his career already with the Cowboys. Tore both his knees last year and back 2 weeks earlier. So expect a slow rollout for both these guys, but hope for the best. Expect them to be not the greatest right now still, and if they ball out, it's bonus. Let's celebrate that. I pretty much tapped out on my side, caught up. Let's get the camera on and rolling. We've waited long enough here. So let's get it going, baby, and show what we're repping here as we, outside of that star over everything.
Yeah, I hate to say we have something slightly more immediate and controversial to discuss, but especially considering, the kind of stuff we have to honor during today's game and everything we've had happen. It feels a little bit extra ridiculous that we're talking about our 2 starting receivers missing the opening drive of this game.
Number 94, Marshawn Nealon. Of course, R.I.P. to him. They had a pregame special with him, for him, and hopefully the Cowboys represent him properly.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
In this game tonight. Yeah, where this game is supposed to honor him, not besmirch his memory.
And not only that, but just not Joe to be playing below average once again. So let's try to play for him and his memory, and let's make him proud of the Cowboys. You guys touched down unbelievably literally 3 days before he committed suicide. So,
letting you guys know as well, according to Todd Archer at least, the discipline comes from CD and Pickens missing a few things this week. That's at least what's being
interesting.
reported.
First down run, almost a first down by Javonte Williams, about a 9.5-yard run.
And yeah, they are out there now. I'm just kind of curious about what your thoughts are as far as
That's fine, I guess. I mean, if they did something that's that bad, I guess, I guess it's for the right thing.
Said all these coaches need to go.
Well, I mean, again, I understand the coach situation. If it was just because they're idiot coaches, it's one thing. But if there's discipline, then I could understand that. I just curious
up Meraldo Cruz,
what it is. Run ball, first down, Cowboys, no problem. Now, I actually wanted to do something, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out to do it. So, I'm going to have to do this here then real quick. Okay. It's all right. You're right. Your eyeballs are like, I just don't know what. I just don't know what. I'm doing this for Marshawn Nealon. I'll be right back in a minute, but I have to move this out the way. So you have to hold it down, and I will be back in a moment. All right. Keep them running, baby.
All right. Well, here we go. Obviously, a 1st and 10. I'm assuming it's a run. It's actually not. A little play action. Oh, shit. Dak does not get the... What the fuck was that?
Was that interception?
Worse.
Fumble?
I think he just, threw it down to the ground.
So Max Crosby gets the fuck.
And, yeah, we just turned the ball over.
So when I leave, bad things happen.
I mean, genuinely... I guess I shouldn't believe. Even that, but, genuinely the dumbest way I think I have ever seen a ball turned over. Dak just, Again, so same thing.
Let's see what the review is. 9-11, go.
I mean, look, you can see it here.
I will. Oh, he hit out of his
hand. Oh, so he did knock it out of his hand. Okay.
It wasn't Dak being retarded. It was Max Crosby knocking the fucking ball out of his hand. And that's a fumble. Now they're going to take the lead. You know what? Already I know I'm going to need some shots. And I'm going to change it. I'm going to tell you this the rest of the fucking year right now. You guys are more than welcome to help us. Or at least me. I don't know if you're going to be involved, but I know I am.
No, unfortunately, no.
Well. The point is that I'm going to do it because this season is a disaster. This is the way it's going to have to be, I guess. Now,
Scorpio said Dak shit the bed. Cindy Bank said fumble. Now it's Raiders ball. Skeptical fan said game over. Nate, all I can do is laugh.
Yeah. For me, it's $10. Let you know. For the wife, it'd be 20 if she's ever willing to do it. Probably not. But either way. For Marshawn Nealon, this one's a freebie. I don't drink too often, and I do for a concert festival or something like that. You gotta
pour one out for the home.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe there's good luck. Maybe Marshawn helps out here. Either way. Good to see you, Mr. 94, Marshawn Nealon, as the Cowboy defense comes in.
You know what?
Sack. And that's Kenny Clark, our leading sack guy, who's like 350 pounds and playing defensive tackle. Cheers. Hey. Marshawn Nealon knew it was coming. I don't have a chaser either. I want to go for the best. Always go Cowboys.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's whew.
So 2nd and 17 at least. I mean,
and to get like a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
Point is, there's already if you guys can tell, there's a defensive difference already in this game. You can see the Cowboy defense really getting pressure with 4-man rush, 4-man down lineman because of number 92. I know you probably don't even know who he is. Even I know you know who he is because we talked about him, but before this, you don't really know defensive tackles. This guy is a dominating guy, and some of you guys might not realize how good he is.
Some tackles that you tend to know are the really standout ones, and outside of that,
watch night. They just said right now. They just said it. Joe Buck just said, "Keep your eyes on 92," and he's in there almost every time, moving people around. Makes it difficult for Geno to throw a good pass, incomplete. Now it's 4th down. I mean, I feel very comfortable and confident with 92 and Frank and Kenny Clark, 95, but mainly number 92. You see him over there. Just keep an eye on him. His push, he gets like double teamed almost constantly. He's causing the pocket to go back into the quarterback's face, causes a bad pass. I mean, look at him. He's under a little bit of duress, and that is what we didn't have from the inside ever. Including Kenny Clark. He's all right, Kenny Clark, but he ain't no, Quinton Williams. Quinton's a dominator.
Yeah.
And again, he's a Pro Bowler. Immediate Pro Bowler. So let's see what they do here. 35-yard kick, and he does not get through. Good. Carson knocks it through. So it's 3-0 Vegas Raiders. We gave him a free 3 points on the sack there from behind. But That is, we're lucky to give up 3. It was an easy 3 we gave up. So let me change the score. I guess.
know. I don't want to like the thing. I don't. It feels like I'm talking shit. The thing I'm about to say. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying to instigate or whatever. But just that real quick clip that they kind of showed of Dak on the sideline talking to what looked like Shoddy, at least from the back. It could have been. I was gonna say it could have been Clayton Adams. I couldn't tell for a second there. But CeeDee Lamb was like also in front, and he just looked. I don't want to say not in it. Didn't look like he had his game face on, and it could have just been some random moment. I'm not going to judge him off of that, but that's why I know you're like a lot more dismissive of like, oh, they benched him or oh, they did this. Like, no, that to me is like a 5-alarm fire bell. Like that's again to bench one of them is one thing. That mean they together were doing something so egregious. The head coach of the team felt the only way he could get control back of the team and basically remind them like who's who is to have both of our starters sitting out the starting drive when our offense is the thing that's like moving the chains,
to me it feels like we get the ball first. And then we waste that drive with that. That's what I'm trying to say.
We wasted it because disciplining CeeDee and Pickens together collectively was more important. So it's
let me ask you a question, though. Because it depends on what... Let's just stop right here because we don't know what they did. And until we know what they did, is maybe the right thing to do.
The better question is there anything that they could have done that was bad enough that Schottenheimer felt like he had to do that?
Yeah, maybe there was something. This is coming off, Marshawn Elam situation. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to assume things. This is silly, but yeah, I'm sure there's things they could have done to be, also, I just want to wait and see what it is. Yes, if this is because they missed the meeting, I think it's fucking stupid. But if it's because they did something disrespectful, then they deserve to get fucking benched. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm not a crucified little bitch. So yeah, I'm gonna say they deserve it, and so be it.
James, just real quick, rolling back. So James Hurd, first of all, I'm so glad because I had the same thought. He's like, if that was another quarterback, that's a touchdown. Agreed. I didn't want to say it then because I'm not trying to like not hype ourselves up.
Number 2 things I want to say about it. Geno Smith is the second most quarterback interceptions in the NFL right now. He throws 1 or 2, he's going to be number 1. My point is, though, pressure is what makes a difference with someone like Geno Smith. I know we're not playing anybody great, but if you give him pressure, 92 is pressuring him all by himself. He's taking 3 passes and throwing in his fucking face.
Will make a bigger difference. And then Jet Li and Scorpio said
this earlier.
Said it earlier. Terrence Steele missed that block earlier.
Terrence Steele
caused the turnover.
I said this earlier. I said this on Thursday night for our live stream. Those that heard the live stream on Thursday or watched the replay. Yeah, I talked about that situation with Terrence Steele, and according to the offensive line coach, they're saying that there is a competition going on for number 71. Who they're saying that Tyler Guyton, number 60, might go from from left tackle to right tackle, which is where he's better at, and then bench Terrence Steele, put in Nate Thomas over at left tackle for Guyton. Anyways, let's see what happens. Dak throws quick pass and first down.
Was that Turpin?
No, that's George Pickens. Okay. Easy catch for him, using his body on basically a 7-yard slant. And then that's right there. Just use his body.
GM, you cracked me up.
Boom. That's a 3-yard slant.
What's up, God?
10-yard first down. Boom. Dallas in the house.
James Hurd's like they tried to trick the Raiders, but they tricked themselves. Now, LT said, MCW, don't read into it. Wideouts are strange. My guy 11 is always unhappy, and we're winning. It's weird.
Yeah, they have to have the Eagles have to take A.J. Brown and scold him. Laurie had to scold him a little bit. Here we go, running. But now they say everything is cool, and hey, they keep winning. Cool. Even though they're the worst 8-2 team I've ever seen in my life, LT. We'll see what happens when the playoffs come.
What's up, Kenzie Bands? Much love.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Much love to everybody on the leaderboard, all the champions representing here with us. Appreciate you guys keeping the star alive here on MyCowboysFamily.
It's the final thing I guess I'll say on this, and the reason why I'm like, it just seems a little curious. JumpTube said it. If it was one of them, it's one thing, but it was both of them together. So whatever it is,
they took both of them together.
Practice. Exactly.
Yeah. There you go. There's 2 divas. What do you expect? Dump it down there. Is that
nice?
Gets about 15 yards. First down, Cowboys. Here we go. So Cowboys are right now, knock on wood, and hopefully no dumb fucking things. This quick huddle, which I've been saying
for
9 years on this channel, but now they're quick. They're no huddling. getting right to the line of scrimmage and not letting the Raiders make adjustments. We're going to probably run here. We do. Javonte Williams gets the easy 7-8 yards right there. And the reason I would quick huddle this because the Raiders are in pass coverage defense because of the last play that we got with Lipke on a little dump down. Now, I guess the Cowboys not going quick huddle, but we've seen a weakness in that formation where they had less linebackers, more corners, and so you run the ball because now they're going to be lighter. And you can see how easy it was. Javonte Williams broke a tackle or two, got 8 yards. So now we're here at 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. Dak under center, Williams in there, Ferguson in motion from right to left. We're throwing it. Dak gets it knocked down, almost picked. It literally got knocked into 97's hands, and he almost got intercepted. He had it in his hands, and he dropped it on the ground. Like I saw it. Like it was a snapshot for me. I saw it hit his hands. Look.
That was like a very obvious play.
Should have been a pick.
In that.
Yeah, the Cowboys run a lot of slants. Look, boom, boom. Tell me that's not a pick. They hit it right in his hands. The same play, but to CD on the left side rather than Pickens on the right. Yeah. The same exact play. Just letting you know. Very simple to read.
Yeah, what started off as a very fresh and dynamic Schottenheimer offense has kind of puttered out once teams started
3rd and 3.
It out.
Crosby's coming. Dak knows and feels the pressure. Dak throws it. Hopefully someone's there. No one's fucking there. Another wasted play. No flags I see yet. 4th and 3. And the Cowboys probably going to send in Aubrey.
Now?
They're going to bring in Aubrey. And,
do you feel disciplined?
I mean,
I feel disciplined.
I feel the entire team should be benched, honestly, if you want to talk like that. Because the whole team seems to be not disciplined right now. I also got to say, because of the loss they had with Marshawn Neal, I'm sure they're out of whack in a lot of ways. But this team is not.
So that means that CeeDee Lamb and what's his face were fucking around.
Yeah, after his death. In the
midst of all this shit.
I'm saying that's what makes it maybe worse.
Street is, by the way, guys, the rumor, and I'm saying it's very clear.
Let me get the kick first, and he knocks it right through. That's Brandon Aubrey for you guys. 50 yards is like he's breathing.
It's like the sun rising in the.
Show him what you're repping. What are you repping?
The only thing I'm going to be repping the whole season.
Always repping 94 behind us here for this game, Marshawn Neal. But I am repping the other new guy, number 0, Mr. Lamarvian Overshown. I know he's not going to play much, but I'm still repping his first game back. Go ahead. Just want to get that out there.
I'll be direct. How much slack are we cutting the Cowboys for today's performance because of the Marshawn Neal situation? In that,
I mean, they should.
Like, are we cutting them slack in any way?
No, here's the thing. I don't care a fuck if they're out of sorts, out of wax, whatever, out of whack a little bit. Maybe they're like that over there. I understand. Maybe for a half a quarter or a quarter. They have to play this game for him. Like, if you lose this game after all this mourning, and thank goodness some of it during the bye probably helped them get over it a little easier, but still the first game back without the guy who just played the last game and scored a touchdown for the Cowboys. One of our few, we had 17 points, and the offense scored 10. He scored six of those points, Marshawn Neal, out of the 17 last game 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Football. So it's still very impactful. This team, probably it's hitting them on the field. So there is some slack there, but you're playing this in his memory and his name. That right there should overtake everything. And that's the way, that's the mindset.
Of it more from the, kind of easy to forget, but Schottenheimer is still a new coach, like head coach.
So if he's handling it.
So, no, just that
properly.
Damn, out of everything, like it happened during the bye week where, I'm sure the plan was just something different. All I'm trying to say is already the Cowboys organization handling something like this, I think would be hard for any team or whatever. But for a coach who seems to be maybe struggling with some of the team dynamics, right? Because that's what the CD thing gives me too. Didn't we bench somebody else?
For I have to think.
Someone in chat, please remind me, but
Diggs,
it's Diggs, right? There we go. So
Trayvon Diggs.
All I'm trying to say is that we're seeing this pattern. I'm not trying to say some of our players aren't divas or problematic or whatever, but at what point do we start kind of looking at Schottenheimer and saying, "Hey, Shotty, like, what's going on with you specifically?" That's genuinely my only question and my only point.
He's part of the problem.
That it's getting to the point where there's only so much we can kind of excuse until the buck gets to Shotty, and it's like, congrats, it's yours. Like, you're the one responsible here. All I'm saying is that, it sounds like there's more discombobulation happening on the Cowboys coaching side than maybe we're used to seeing in modern day.
Kickoff to the 27. goes right down. Cowboys
just
good
because
tackle.
realistically speaking, we had Jason Garrett for so long, and we went from Garrett, to McCarthy. Like, that's actually a very long period of mediocre stability.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. Just
saying that, the Schottenheimer thing kind of throws things in a different direction. It just seems like he's obviously struggling. That's it. He was hiding a little bit of that struggle behind having such a dynamic and explosive offense. To me, that's been figured out very quickly.
To me, I never really. They just got at least 20 yards right there on a first down, dump down to number 18 from Geno Smith. I mean, that was just horrible there for the Cowboys.
Anyway, this coach isn't the answer. I agree. By the way, Scorpio said, "LOL, wide open." Sky Johnson said, "I just saw Pickens yelling at the coach."
Yeah, he looked back. I don't know if he was yelling. He looked back. I don't know if it's the same thing we're looking at, but he was that our thing that just fell behind us there?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have that ball.
Well,
no, I'm just saying. I thought it was like I thought it was our wall falling in.
Some kind of childlike noise needed.
Here we go. A little play action again. No real pressure of that play. Wide open. Same again.
15 yards, easy first down.
So they just got like 35 yards in 2 plays.
In the span of like 30 seconds, too, in case anyone's keeping up with the time. I've seen plenty of teams this weekend punt or miss field goals from that distance, said Don Oliver, who, by the way, thinks that we should have
went for it.
Yeah. So.
Well, I know, 4th and 4. At this point.
30 years of poverty.
Cowboys are looking for the best draft pick, I think. It feels like that. There's Overshown playing.
Which still blows.
First and 10, by the way.
Then why make the move for QT?
It's because that's for next year, too. So here you go. Dumping it down. Again, another 20 yards. Just nonstop. The Cowboys can't stop fuck shit.
Scorpio is saying, why are we playing 10 to 15 yards away?
So let me explain what the Cowboys do. That's Everflux. But let me explain what the Cowboys are doing. So what the Raiders are doing to adjust. Because of Quinn and Williams, somebody who's going to be coming at you, like pushing the pocket. You don't want the quarterback to stay in the pocket, so you do roll pockets. So you see a lot of play action bootleg pockets to the right and to the left. You see how many times have we seen that in this drive? 3 or 4 times. They'll move the quarterback out or left or out right because they don't want Quinn Williams disrupting everything. Look again. Look at Quinn Williams just got him. He got his legs. Hopefully there's no flag. Here's Overshown with the tackle there. There you go. I
don't see any flags.
First tackle with the 0. By the way, and then Jeff, what's his name? The running back for the Raiders, definitely not pan out for them. Listen, Overshown tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL week 14 last year, and he's back already week 11. That's crazy. Like tearing all those things, all those ligaments in his knee.
We only had him for like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah. Not when? Last year? No, he played half the season.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he got hit. He got hit work for week 14 against the Bengals. He got hurt. Last year.
You sure he didn't miss like at least a game or 2 with
any
other minor injury?
Almost a pick.
And the only reason I say is because I remember feeling that feeling of like,
you can check it.
I just wanted him to have like one really good year.
You can check it, but I'm pretty sure he had a pretty healthy year. That he might have missed a game or 2, but that was right now. We're talking about this game. What a good timing there by Deron Bland, who broke that play up. Perfect timing there for him not to have a flag, and it was almost kind of. I mean, an angle is bad, but it was almost like an Overshown possible pick there, right? By the way, you can't sell these jerseys. Now you can sell these jerseys. We've had this for a while. I showed it when I had it. Officially, it can be sold now, according to the NFL, because he's on the field with it. That's their policy. I don't know. Some pressure coming. Sacked by James Houston. Again.
There we go. Is it only because he changed his number?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, again, Houston with the sack, who's basically him and Kenny Clark are leading sackers. But the big thing about Houston getting that, why did he get that sack? They had to focus on the interior.
The ref told them to chill a little bit.
Watch the inside. Watch what they got to do with number 92 right there. This is what I'm trying to say. He says a big deal. He's just stunting. They're losing track of him, and then they lose track of the guys they're supposed to block, like Houston, who just had to beat his guy, which is all he did there.
I'm assuming the ref also just told him, hey, be careful with your little hand-arm placement, just because it looked a little bit, like he was choking him out a bit when he tackled him to the ground.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I was just wondering, like, what did the ref have to say?
Pretty good, by the way, Carson, although maybe I just jinxed him. Damn
Not enough.
Damn it. So, anyways, the point is...
up 6-3.
Point is that Carson killed our ass in Thanksgiving a couple of years ago. If you remember that game, it was like 50-47. We were down by like 3 touchdowns. We came back with Dak late in the game, like in the 3rd and 4th quarter. I don't think you remember. But it was like the highest rated game, like in history, I think. And it was just
Remember?
yeah, there you go. I knew you'd remember that. And
Because
he came back hard and tied it and went to overtime and then lost. Derek Carr was the quarterback, and we lost that game in overtime because
and I remember that game.
Penalty.
What's his face had a big
Carr got burned.
Play number 38, Jeff Heath.
No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong game. That wrong game. That's the one we beat the Raiders in Los Angeles at the time.
Okay, so then I take it back.
First time we were playing in Vegas, by the way. So that was 8 years ago. The game you're talking about. That's when we started our thing. That's when Jeff Heath knocked the ball out of Derek Carr's hand as he was trying to get the ball over the goal line. He fumbled the ball out of bounds in the back of the end zone. They're about to win the game, and the ball went out of bounds. It resets to the 20. Our ball. We won the game. And I called that as it was happening. And you guys can watch that in the replay. Nobody knew what was going on but me. Everyone was like, okay, it's first and goal and the one for the Raiders. Like, no, that's touchback Cowboys. We win that game. And we did. And that's also the card game. Yeah. And measured the first down. That game you're talking about. Yeah. That's the game you're the one referring to. 4 years later, we played in Dallas on Thanksgiving. And that's when you saw that the Cowboys were losing like it was like 40 to like 17 or something. I don't know. I'm making it up, but it was like something like that in the end of the third. The Cowboys went and tied that game. It was like 43-43. And the Raiders ended up winning that game like 40. I don't know. It was like either 48 to 45 or something crazy like that. It was because Carson hit like multiple 60-yard field goals in that game against us in Texas. So that's what reminded me about him and the fact that he ain't gonna miss too many. Yeah. So if it comes down to a field goal, probably fucked if they're the ones kicking it. I'm just letting you know. Like he's up there with like Aubrey's up here. He's like a couple, he's like a couple kickers down. He ain't too far back. Is my point. If it comes down to a 55-yard field goal, they're probably gonna win the game. I'm just gonna let you know.
Now the champ is asking, what's going on with the offense?
Schottenheimer? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just it started off so good. The league figured it out. Done. I think it's a lot of inconsistency on running. I think there's some bad play calling. I think there's some, of course, there's some player error as well. But you play Max Crosby, you got to defend against him.
Keep it super simple. I think it's pretty obvious that offensively the problem is the O-line. We have scared Dak again. We have Dak who keeps seeing fucking ghosts and shadows of defensive linemen.
I know. More. But then that's on Dak, though, more. In that sense. At this point, he's already a veteran. He needs to get more a little settled down. There's Turpin taking it back from the 2. And he gets past 20, 25, 32, 33. Yeah, I can't believe he carried a guy 3 yards. Can you believe Turpin carrying somebody? Turpin's like 4'3".
He's got more zip to him than you think, even though he's
got a little power. He's got a little power punch.
And thank you, Scorpio, of course. But yeah, I that's just my personal thought, and of course that's just me, like with my thoughts now, so to speak. Right? Like they're liable to change, but
we'll see how things go.
I still feel like it seems like the O-line is what's holding back the offense more than anything, but.
Let's see what happens. That's going down the field 20 yards to Pickens. First down to the 50. That's what I'm talking about.
It's ridiculous to even say that considering how many investments we have made in our O-line. So, and the real only misstep is signing Terrence Steele.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I think of Terrence Steele, we also signed Michael Gallup that year. Where's he at? You know what I mean? Like, he went to the Raiders and he retired from them.
We did the same thing to both of them.
Great pass. Again, Dak throwing out. Dak rolls to the right out of the pocket, which I think is where Dak is the best at. Don't kill me for saying the truth. And then he found Pickens finding a way getting open. Pickens is dominating, right? He's got 3 catches for like 45 yards already. Look at that.
Sorry, murder. I have to kill you for telling the truth.
Thank you. Look at that catch. And again, with that deep zone, Dak. I mean, that was all the time in the world for Dak to find them. Even, just a great, again, it's that range that he has that makes him almost more deadly than CD with Dak. Here's a run to number 43, Malik Davis. Malik Davis running the ball.
Like a solid 6 yards there.
Is that Malik Davis back on the team here? Let me see and make sure.
Yeah, it is.
Malik Davis, because I know the Cowboys elevated him. I never mentioned that. From the practice, actually, nobody mentioned that. But the practice squad, he was actually one of the elevated players because we are, again, there is no Jaden Blue. He's inactive for this game. And he's kind of our third running back because Malik Davis is our second. I will say this, and he's not back yet, but Maffa, he's a rookie. Right. He's supposed to be coming back soon, so keep an eye out on him coming in there, taking over for Jaden Blue. Oh, nice run there.
There we go.
Devontae Williams. I do think that the guy who's going to be handcuffed as far as like giving him a spell for Javonte Williams, will eventually be Phil Maffa. Yeah, I said he's a big bruising guy. He gets you the short yards. That's what you. And Javonte Williams kind of give you. Williams gives you everything. The power pack punch. He can reach. Catch the ball at the backfield, can block, but he runs hard. He runs hard. He's fast. He's quick. So I think when you want a little change up, you want a little tough running. You want to get Phil Maffa in there. I think that's what you're going to see more of him. Jalen Blue fumbles too much. Jalen Blue has too many issues right now that we know of, and he's like the third guy on that depth chart. With Lipke is the fourth guy. If I was going to say, we're in trouble. We got to go Jalen Blue and Lipke. We're in trouble. So I think Maffa might come in there, and I'm hoping what the Cowboys have said and what they've seen is that he will be productive for the Cowboys down the last third of the season, last half of the year, when he gets elevated from the injury list, which he's still on the injured list. Anyways, I'll shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
No, Scorpio said the coaches need to keep running the ball to set up the pass.
I agree.
You draw the defense closer to the line, and then you can throw it deep.
And how's it working, by the way? The running is doing great. For the most part, the running is doing very good. You got to keep running the ball. And the more you run, as the game continues, you weaken their defensive line, but also you start bringing them up slowly. And then second quarter, they get slower.
I really, really hope you're right. Said 10-6 incoming. Now, the champ said next year's draft is going to have a lot of really good defensive players. Should we tank? What are your thoughts?
No, I never believe it. I don't believe in tanking.
Even if the best players were available, we don't believe in tanking.
Never can tank.
Whatever happens in the sense of
if the Cowboys lose,
if we suck bad enough to deserve one of the top draft picks, then that's just kind of how it shakes out. Similar to how we ended up with the 4th round pick or the 4th overall pick. That's how we got Zeke. Blah blah blah. Like, the only reason we got that is because 2015 sucked so badly. I think the more confusing part is kind of like what you're saying. We can't deny that obviously we suck right now because that's the other factor. You don't talk about, should we tank if you're not already actively in a situation of suckage. One thing that the Cowboys have done consistently, though, even when we suck, we never suck quite bad enough to like blow the whole thing up. It was one of our big complaints during the Jason Garrett era in the sense of, damn, he never can just outright have a fully just horrible, shitty, straight up bad year. It's always
something else.
Defense below average
this
shitty.
Sucks, this sucks.
Not just sucks. Depths of hell shitty. This is the closest to depths of hell shitty that we've even sniffed since basically 2015 because I'm not quite counting the COVID year. COVID feels like an anomaly separate to I
agree. You
all the other
take that out the mix, yeah.
So,
and by the way,
I don't believe in tanking, but it's also a little bit weird just because, again, we're not tanking, but we're making these serious types of moves like getting Quentin Williams and stuff and not really...
By the way, shots are available if you guys want. You guys want to deal with it? Oh, what a catch! Out of bounds, not a touchdown. But what a one-handed catch by Pickens in the back of the end zone. He's doing this. That's how close he was. That 1 foot was almost in. Look at this. Oh! Damn. It would have been too hard. It was 2 feet. He had a half foot out of 2. But
that's one hell of a catch.
Oh, man. That's a one-handed fucking beautiful catch right there. Almost came true there, Gently. Almost came true.
Hey, you know what, Gently? Just keep saying it. Keep saying it. It's obviously working. Oh. So here we go. This is a big 2nd and 10 for us here now, too.
Come on. We got to get into a makeable 3rd down if we don't get a little pitch out, fake, going for the end zone. Go for the end zone. Touchdown, CeeDee Lamb. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need to see.
We don't need no balls in this house. By the way, Jelly44 did actually speak into existence because he said,
boom,
watch, it's going to be 10-6 here in a second.
He's right.
You need to buy a lottery ticket.
It's 9-6. Yeah,
Jelly44.
We're gonna call it 10-6 with Brandon Butter. Although the only thing he's missed is pretty much he has missed a field goal, but the only thing he pretty much is extra points.
Yeah, but I trust my man to come through. Like I said, he had his 1 miss already for the year, so we're good.
Let's go.
Oh,
let's go.
Sky Johnson said, "I think the Eagles just put the blueprint out on how to beat those." You know, it's kind of funny. When we were, just making our picks and looking at stuff, you're the one who pointed it out. You're like, holy shit. I think the Bears are first in the NFC North. And I was like, what?
Bears 7-3. Packers are 6-3-1. The Lions are 6-4.
And then I was like, holy shit. Yeah, the Lions are definitely struggling a lot more. Let me rewind. The entire NFC.
What's up, Luis Ortiz?
The good teams are all struggling. much more than anybody would have ever thought. And it's not one of those situations where, oh, the NFC is super competitive this year. No. We all suck ass. Like, all of the teams, I feel like, across the board that were expected to either be okay or good are barely hanging on. And there's a lot of teams that we were expecting to be really, really bad that are somehow, like, where did you come from, Bears? Who knows?
I mean, Patriots are the best team in the AFC right now.
And the Cowboys somehow have single-handedly started winning streaks for like 3 different teams.
Yeah. You know, the Cardinals, who lost yesterday big, they got Brock Purdy back. I think they lost like 44-20. They've lost 8 out of the last 9 games, or 7 out of the last 8 games. The only game they won 2 weeks ago against the Cowboys.
That's crazy. By the way, Lisa Ortiz, what's up? Saying I fudged up my stream and I can't watch the game and listen to you at the same time. Oh man.
Come on.
Sorry, Luis.
Come on, Luis.
I guess fuck the game. Just messing with you, Luis. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for hanging here. By the way, huge shout to everybody here who's chilling, hanging with us, whether you're here in the chat, chatting with us, in the background, just, always watching.
Make sure you hit that like.
Right? Take a second to hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys can follow us anywhere and everywhere. And we do have to take a second. I do have to take a second here because I didn't get to do my usual intros and stuff. Shout out to the man, John Luna, representing it, not just bossing the stream around with 69 points, right? He's also the sponsor of the month. Huge shout out to him. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Skeptical Fan?
He's the king.
There we go. I was like, Skeptical Fan is the Cash App King. I'm like, is he the Cash App King or the membership gifting king?
No, he's the Cash App King.
I knew he was one of them.
Citizen Z is the
There we go. Thank you so much, Citizen Z, for gifting. And thank you, Skeptical.
No one's on the gifting board, but we do have Calvin Richard. He's on top of the Cash App board. And, by the way, no John Luna on the board this month, so it's up for anyone to take that raffle entry. We'll see if John Luna comes back later or later on in a regular Sunday stream. We'll see what happens, but John Luna, not on the board, in first place, Aussie. The only person left in the star level, by the way.
That's right. So, Mr. Luna's always watching. So, real quick, jump to, that's crazy. KC is out of the playoffs right now, like,
yeah, if it was happening now.
So, which is wild. Like, actually, genuinely wild to think about.
Kickoff to the 12-yard line. It's a straight fly there. So I was getting to about the 31-yard line.
Let me see. Antoine Scott, what's up?
Oh, hear that? Overthrown has the right knee brace has come undone. So it's not an injury.
Oh.
So just thank goodness on that.
Jeez, I honestly, I feel like a nervous parent watching Overshow. Just saying, it was like, oh no, every boo boo.
By the way, I see Jason White said, the D looks respectable. Watch that pressure inside. I know we're playing the Raiders, they kind of suck, but I mean, they suck. Look at that pressure there. Yeah, now, that time he gets away. But usually, I mean, they have to scramble. You see, I don't know how the next offensive line is going to be, but we just got to take it game by game. My point is that you can see the difference from the defensive pass rush with getting Quinton Williams.
Yeah. And it's not Micah get the chance.
Parsons.
I'm going to go refill my water.
Yeah. Go ahead, dude. Now, I'll say Micah Parsons had 2 sacks yesterday, 1 forced fumble recovered, forced fumble and a recovery. One of those 2 sacks was a strip sack to end the game against the Giants. They won it. So just saying like that, to me, everyone's going to be like, well, we got ripped off. And I'm not saying it's the best deal in the world. Just when you look at the money, by the way, they ran for a first down. You look at the money situation, you're getting $45 million for Micah. We're paying $26 million for Williams. That's basically the deal. I know we also throw in there, Kenny Clark for a year. But Quinton Williams, my point is, I know the wife said that, MCW is like, why are we bothering doing this move if we're going to tank the season? It's not for this season. That's to open up money for next season and the season after that with Quinton Williams keeping on the team. So you get him for 3 years, 2.5. And then there's number 14, Damone Clark, who got burned. But again, even just being Damone Clark, knowing that he had nobody to help in coverage and the running back that shifted out or the tight end that went out, he knew no one was going to be out there. So he had to get in the quarterback's face, Geno Smith's face, give him a little pressure, make him alter the pass a little bit, which he did. So.
Yeah. Oh, what is up, Roy Strassner?
Hey, Roy in the
Shout
house.
out to you and
Blue Crew. Drop those emojis. We got those emojis there for a reason.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying not to mess up our
I know.
background here.
But trying to fix it there a little. But more, I just want to make sure. Oh, it's a big gain by them for about 10 yards.
And yeah, let's see.
Gentry.
You can't deny Micah's impact, right? But the reality is, and it's honestly something that I thought about, debated, had a lot of time to think about since week 1. I'm not sure that there's any number of Micah Parsons that would be able to make a difference on this defense the way that Eberflus is doing things, and I almost like want to cry at what the fuck was the plan, even with Micah here, Eberflus. You know what I mean? It
Incomplete.
It somehow hurts a tiny bit less not having Micah here, right? Like
it would have been a bigger disaster. Like a bigger disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like having, I don't know, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
I don't know. There's a lot of disappointments though with Trayvon Diggs and got just paid, and a lot of other guys. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of disappointments on this team this year.
Let me see. The best expected, though, fast food chain taco. The problem is that I would say it's more like the fast casuals.
Here we go. A little late. There it is. 92 with a sack.
What a sack.
That's 92 there, guys. Quinnen Williams already. Somebody got hurt. I'm about to say. Quinnen Williams. I mean, he's here a quarter and a dot, and Quinnen Williams getting a sack. I'm just gonna say this: Quinnen Williams will probably get very similar pressures from a different location, but very similar pressures as someone like Micah. What he does there, he doesn't get double teamed. You're gonna kill him. He's gonna kill you, and that's what I'm saying. They have to double team him. He just look at him. He's one of the best. He's
literally getting choked out. Literally being stopped.
Watch him. Just keep watching him. You'll see what I mean. Watch number 92. He's battling two guys here. He still gets in there. He's gonna get sacked. You see that, right? You look at a fumble. Go after that's a fumble. No, incomplete. The Cowboys. You see, that's Kalen Carson knocking it out. By the way, number 21. Nice. Which I wanted to see more of him last week.
But look at the energy already.
Right. You see, and it's because of number 92. 92. Quinnen Williams is making a difference on this defense. Immediate impact. And again, good job there by Kalen Carson knocking that ball out. He's just back. It's really his first game. He's starting over Elam in this game. Yeah. So that's a big change up. He only had a couple snaps here and there before this. But the Cowboys are really, look, you see that they're going around the veteran. They're going around Quinnen Williams. And they're kind of getting a little juice from him. You know, that's Cowboys got to get that from. It's 4th and 19. Mainly because of number 92. That's why I don't hate the pick. If you break down the pick, you got to watch Thursday's show. If you guys missed it, go back and watch Thursday's show. It is a flag on the Raiders for false or delay game on purpose to try to get him to punt it even deeper. This guy can knock the ball out there. He'll knock it to the 5. But the point is that if you watch the show, I love the player in Quinnen Williams. The Cowboys would never draft a player like him. That's the only thing I'm kind of like. You want to give up a first-round pick? The Cowboys would never draft a player like him.
Not even that. When we have tried to draft a player like him in the sense of, like, we go in with the full intention of, like, this is what we want to do, this is where we'd like to invest, we fucking suck. We can't do it. We can't develop them, and we can't find them.
The Cowboys do it with Jay. I know we fucked and failed with Mozzie Smith, who was a roll of the dice, but it was a late first round. But you go, that's the other guy is what? Who's the guy? Toya? 7th round pick. He does not count as a fucking investment. No. We had the other guy, Bohana, whatever. He was a guy that where'd he go? I'm saying like these guys are just like 7th round, 6th round.
No, investment to me is
a first round solid dominator.
First or second round. I would include a second round just because.
No, not for defensive tackle. It's very difficult. That's what I'm trying to say. The specific thing that Quinnen Williams does, and that's a difference. It's not like he's playing kind of 5-tech, which is interesting to me to see him playing almost as not the interior guy, but it's almost like he's playing pass rusher, which in a 3-4 defense. So to me, he's kind of doing that 5-tech thing, which is interesting, creating a problem for the offensive line to figure out who's blocking who, and he does stunts or he does whatever. They don't know where he's at, and they're all watching him. And then they lose track of the other Cowboy guys that are coming in there and trying to put pressure on. But he's single-handedly, to me, MVP in this first quarter and a half or whatever, first quarter and a dot of this game for the defense. Without him, the other guys are playing up to what he's doing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I know Marshawn Nealon on defense is also a boost for them, but I also think that you're seeing 2 weeks later. Unfortunately, Marshawn's gone, but you're seeing a replacement that's making a difference. And again, let me put it this way: obviously this is a horrible situation. But when you look at the football situation of things, you're seeing a guy that's on the Marshawn Nealon, what I'm saying, would not have inspired this defense or done the thing or able to do the things that Quinn Williams can do. So, on the field to get the defense to the next level, no one's going to do that. Not Marshawn Nealon would have done that. Not fucking Donovan Wilson. No one in this fucking defense. Not Solomon Thomas, who's out of today's game. Not anybody, nobody in this defense. Not Osa. No one can get them to rally around the defense outside of a veteran, a true veteran from the outside like Quinn Williams. A guy the Cowboys would never draft. A guy the Cowboys would never invest in except through a trade. So in that sense, I like that portion of it. I like that we're getting a guy we would never be able to get any other time in our history because that's the way this fucking front office does shit. That's the way the Joneses do shit. Give me some hearts if you agree or disagree. I don't know. Give me some laughing emojis if you disagree. But I do think that Quentin Williams is a good deal in that sense. And when you add in there, take Micah and move him to Green Bay, and you're getting us 2 first rounders. Now we have 4 first rounders in 2 years. Taking one of those first rounders, you're getting Quentin Williams. So you're getting Kenny Clark and you're getting Quentin Williams. Kenny Clark for a year, Quentin Williams for 2.5 years. Got rid of Mozzie Smith disaster. By the way, a loss of yardage there by by Roberts from the Raiders knocking back Javonte Williams. So it's 2nd and 10 now. It's saying. Anyways, the point is that is a big investment for now and for the near future. Kenny Clark is more of a this year kind of guy. But again, this is why I think it's a good deal. When you look at the overall numbers, we're getting Micah, getting him and Mozzie, and a first rounder, okay, and a first and second rounder out of the way, and then we're getting back for Micah and Mozzie and a first and second rounder. We're getting back 2 first rounders, Kenny Clark for a year, Quentin Williams for 2.5 years, and a fuckload of savings on the salary cap, which is what the Joneses care the most about. So we're making the Joneses happy. We're also making the team better. Not because they're such masterminds. It's because they're doing it the cheap way. I'm just afraid of what happens when Quentin Williams wants to get his contract restructured. That was a part of the issue with the Jets. What happens when he asks Jerry Jones to restructure shit? We'll see. So, by the way, Jamal Adams is on the Raiders. He come out of that play there. Cowboys got a first down. Play action there for the Cowboys. Got a little double block. Dak dumps it down. Incomplete, looks like to me, to Ferguson. But they counted as a catch, I guess, for now. I'm trying to see. Yeah, they counted as a catch. Tom's running. I could have sworn that shit hit the ground. Bad pass by Dak. Because he was under pressure and it hit. I mean, it hit the ground. The ref didn't call it down. If I'm the Raiders,
hurry up and call another play.
I'm the Raiders. I would challenge that shit immediately.
I know. If I'm the Cowboys, I would hurry
up
and
the one ref was looking in the wrong spot
immediately.
Yeah, those are they're challenging it.
God, but this is what I mean, though.
No, I'm sorry. No. Let me rephrase that. They're calling it 2nd and 10, so they are calling it. Someone called it incomplete.
Well, good. That should have been the call from the first place.
2nd and 10 for the Cowboys. They're showing run. They were hoping to get that catch to Ferguson for 4 yards and run the ball. Now they're going to still run the ball. Okay, they're going to throw it. Quick pass there. I'd rather see that. I don't like that fucking drop hip tackle there. That hip drop bullshit. But he got himself again. Pickens is the thing with Pickens you got to watch out for is his extra shit that he does. And he put his arm up and almost like a first down thing there, but he got in the guy's face. What happened with the football the other week, right? I know it's a no fun league and all, but I'm just saying, 2 weeks ago, you can't do dumb shit, and that's the way he plays though. You got to take the good and bad with someone like Pickens. That's why he's not like CeeDee Lamb in that way. CeeDee Lamb is not as dangerous in that way. Pickens is more dangerous and play wise. CeeDee Lamb heard me. Again, he's solid. He's a solid diva. He makes the catch. He gives you a little. He used to wipe it. Now he's going to stir it up a little bit.
It's more that you can't start that kind of shit unless you back it up with the type of stats and catches and touchdowns, and that's it. Pickens is allowed to do what he does, and we tolerate it because, for every penalty and every one of those bullshits, he's out there, getting first downs left, right, and center and getting touchdowns.
He's actually one of the leaders in first downs, I think, in the NFL. But that's why I say Dak's 8 for 13, 111 yards, and a touchdown with 9:11 to go. And there's Malik Davis from speed. 10-yard gain. Burst and speed. There's a fight going on. There's going to be a flag there. I saw a Cowboy hit a guy in the face. But Malik Davis had a great job. 10-yard run for a 2nd-and-1, they're calling it. But it was like it was a 9.5 yard run there. Look at this. Good job there. Who did that at the end there? I'm not sure who did the block, who pushed up and shoved there at the end. But I've always, have I not always said Malik Davis since the first day I see him in training camp? I said, he's a good player.
It's funny because I'm seeing lots of love for Malik Davis. Yeah, but Scorpio said, I always like Malik Davis. I said he ran like Rico.
Look at this. There's Javonte Williams getting that first down easy.
Yeah, wasn't the reason that Malik Davis never really made it further with our offense is just because he wasn't like a coach favorite?
Yeah,
and he just kind of kept getting the short end of the stick?
He bitched because he didn't get to play much against the fucking Niners, and they just benched him. In the playoff game when Elliott got hurt, when Zeke got hurt. And he should have been playing. I agree he should have played. And they fucking shit his career. I don't know. I don't like that. He got pissed about it.
But we were just complaining Pickens and how much we don't like his bitch shit. And what did I say?
But there's a
you only get to do bitch shit like that when you've already been backing it up.
But they're not letting him show it. That's the problem. He was goes in the doghouse because he wanted to get more snaps. There's a nice pass by Dak to CeeDee Lamb for 20 yards. First down, Cowboys. Let's keep that shit going.
I know, but my whole point is
stirring that motherfucking pot. Let's go. Sorry, go ahead.
I just said he had done better beforehand. There'd be a lot less.
Right, I didn't say if he was more known.
Malik Davis didn't come in like he came.
He was doing Zeke shit. Yeah, he could. Exactly. He could say that. Nice pass by Dak, dropping that in between. That was a teardrop. Like, boop, drop that between two Raider players. One in the front there, one in the back. That was a nice job by Dak. Great route by CeeDee Lamb.
Honestly, even Dak has looked better in the second quarter than he did in the first.
Much more solid here. 81% completion percentage for Dak. 9 touchdowns in the red zone. There we get no gain. Good stop there by the Raiders. Max Crosby. He's their really only defensive master. I mean, they got Jamal Adams. Dude, and they got a couple old guys on defense.
Crosby's doing like 7 different jobs out there right now.
Max Crosby's the guy the Cowboys are looking at to get, supposedly. And they refuse to trade him to us. So we got, Williams from the inside, who, by the way, is a lot cheaper. He's $10 million cheaper than Max Crosby. So,
by the way, Luis Ortiz said, I loved Malik Davis. I had a few years ago that said, run DMZ, Dowdle, Malik, and Zeke.
I wish you guys can see my video clips that I've had from those years of his rookie year training camp. There's a dump down to Javonte Williams.
How do you get out of that?
He gets half a yard. So it's third now and 10. Third and 9.5. So the first time we watched, I think it was the blue and white scrimmage, and there's a video, and I remember talking about it, and I might have taken it down. We might have taken it down now because of YouTube and their rules and whatever. But the thing is that I've been saying it from that whole rookie season. I'm like, Malik Davis should make this team, and when they cut him, I was upset, knowing that they were going to pick him up in the practice squad. I still wanted him to make this team. He's made the team now. He's made it last week. They cut him. 2 weeks ago they cut him. After they picked him up in the 53 from the practice squad, they cut him and they re-picked him back up on the practice squad, and then elevated him with 3 new. I think they have 3 new. Maybe it's 2 new. I don't know if it's resets. The high pass to Lipke, and he almost gets the first, a yard short. The Cowboys go for it. A yard and a half short, 4th and a yard and a half on the 5-yard line.
Let me
they're going for it.
They're going to see how low they're hanging.
He's calling it. He's calling the play. He's doing this for Marshawn Nealon. Let's see if the Cowboys got something ready.
Feeling fertile today, huh, Shoddy?
4th and 1.
Jerry Jones does not look very fertile.
For 4th and 3, the analytics from ESPN saying you go for it. Cowboys says it's 4th and 1. I'd say 4th and 1.5. Do you run or do you pass? I would. Cowboys call timeout. I would personally. I know running is the easy answer, and it probably is what we should do. But I can see the Cowboys play actioning and try to do some kind of dump down to like Schoonmaker.
Yeah.
Something that's still different. Show a run and then do a play action.
And it's funny, out of all of that, my first instinct,
here you are. Here's that punishment.
And I know that's definitely not the first thing we should be doing, but run Dak here was the first thing that kind of popped into my head.
I think if no one's open within like the first 2 options, you go run Dak. Dak has to run the ball. The blocking has to be set up. You see Schottenheimer come over and kind
of... whatever happened with Lamb and Pickens and Shoddy.
Yeah, Shoddy came back over. Look,
they're all laughing.
Lamb has 3 catches, 55 yards. Pickens has 5 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown no touchdown for Pickens, but a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. Let's see what happens on this play here. 4th and 1. The Cowboys going. looking, throwing, touchdown, Ferguson. Yes. Funny, last night when we went to Warp Tour, and I saw a sign. We were standing the way, and it said Ferguson, and I'm like, watch me get a touchdown tomorrow. I said that to myself. I didn't say it to you. I should have, but I didn't want to point it out.
Because again, out of all the things and all the places,
touchdown.
Who did we run into yesterday? The one lonely little Raiders fan wearing his little Raiders hat.
This Cowboy Raider duel.
CF's cowboy hat.
We talked a little like fun shit. It was nothing major.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, he drew a line in the sand and I crossed it. Let's go.
Wow, geez, they're calling the timeout for the extra point.
Who did?
There's a flag. My bad.
It's probably a delay game for the Cowboys. Huh. So we got TJ Bass with a false start.
Come on, buddy.
16-6. You're making this just, instead of
don't make Brendan Aubrey's job any harder.
Instead of a 37-yarder, is it? 37? 32? 32, it's a 37. Or 37, it's a 43. 42.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's 5 yards.
Yeah, it's 5 yards. It's only, where we usually kick it? 32, right?
I thought it was 33.
That's a 20. She had 17, so it's 37. 37-yarder.
All right, there you go.
5:16 to go. Boom, knocks it through.
By the way, why does Ferguson look like he belongs as like a modern day redoing of like 8 Mile? Just saying.
That's the chat.
Like,
I'll tell you.
Real quick, let me go ahead and hit up the chat. Tosha Smith, what's up? Much love. Go back to your black hole. So Luis Ortiz, Sidney Ubeck said this could be a blowout.
Yes,
one touchdown at a time.
Yeah, I think the defense is major.
And Malik looks like the guy to be second string, the running back.
That's what I was kind of until Moffitt comes back. Malik Davis is the second string.
Dustin Rumber said Dak is dealing. Imagine a defense that can get this offense extra possessions.
That's what you're seeing with Williams. Quentin Williams gives you that pass rush that helps everybody else on the. You know Micah. He did it from the edge. He did great things, and he did things that helped the rest of the defense be better. He helped his teammates on the defensive line get better, interior and exterior, and on the outside. He helped the linebackers get better in coverage. He helped the secondary get better in coverage. Now I will say Quentin Williams does not do as much as Micah from the outside, but what he does do is give similar pressure and sack. He got a sack tonight. He does the similar things and stops the run. Micah cannot stop the run. So he can stop the run, no problem. He can also get in the side and get interior pressure, no problem. By doing that, he makes quarterbacks throw the ball fast, poorly, or unwanted, or take sacks. So that's the Quentin Williams upgrade to the defense is major in that way. You're getting a Pro Bowl guy, possible Hall of Fame guy eventually one day. I'm just saying that possibly, the way he's played in his career. So we'll see how that continues. I mean, it'd be great to keep him on here for the full 2.5 years.
Marcus Gerson said, let's go defense. Let's get a stop. Reality Cowboy said, I love the game. But where the fuck is the motion? Has Shoddy forgotten how to call motion plays?
Yeah, well, on that CeeDee Lamb catch, CeeDee Lamb, I actually said I like that play while the play was showing. You were talking. I just kind of said it to myself. But there was 2 receivers on the left side, and CeeDee was the third guy going from right to left. They snapped the ball as he was running because I wanted to see if he cut upfield. He did not. And he waited for that ball to snap, and he went behind them to shield, kind of to almost like a pick. There was man coverage. The guy was a step behind him. Dak hit him perfectly on the route, and we got 15 yards, no problem. That's a shoddy call. That's a good or whoever or Clayton Adams call, but it's a good call. Is my point. It's a good in motion play to CeeDee Lamb. Now, has it happened enough? I've seen games where it's happened a lot more. So I agree with you there. Here we go. Kickoff underway. They get the ball on the 5, running it back out past 15, 20, back behind the 20. He gets to the 22-yard line, 23-yard line, stopped there by number 14, Marquise Bell. Let's go, baby. Listen, it's Cowboys. 5 minutes to go, 5:07 to go before halftime. We're chilling. I know nobody's hit the goal. That's fine. We'll reset the goal here in a minute here. You know what I mean?
Dak, by the way, was talking to, I'm assuming it was Clay Adams?
Clayton Adams. Okay.
Sorry.
I missed him.
It seemed like he was disagreeing, but in like a happy way. Like he was being positive or something, but it seemed like he was giving him some kind of feedback that like something wasn't working right. I don't know. Just like the interaction was just interesting there.
Wide open,
wow.
15-yard gain.
Jesus Christ, we just cannot catch a break.
Not in the middle. What's up?
Thank you,
Much love,
skeptical fan. He's coming through with a $2 holler, saying the Cowboys' Madden score has to go up if they win. I know that's what we're all waiting for, right? Our Cowboy Madden ranking to get better every week.
That's
Thank you so much to the man Calvin Richard as well, who backed up Skeptical Fan's $2 holler with his own $5 holler, saying, I went out on the ledge and jumped. Found out the score, and thank God I'm a paratrooper.
Gotta wait and see. Hey, double team there. Javonte Williams. Javonte.
Almost a pick.
Almost a penalty there. But Malik Davis. Good job by the defense there. Founey on his face. Much love to you, skeptical fan. $2 holler. Much love to Calvin Richard. By the way, hits the first mark on the goal, unless there's some crazy stuff that happens at halftime or around the third quarter start. That could have been a penalty. It was Malik Hooker's good play coverages today. I know Bland had a great one, a timing thing as well. So a lot of these guys are getting timing down a little bit because of the pass rush / pressure from Williams, number 92, the main guy. The quick pass.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Geno Williams also sucks. A little bit of pressure, he's off. So he's the leading.
Well, whatever receiver ran that route kind of slipped a little bit as well. But so he didn't have time to turn around and
get
try
back
to make
to the ball.
Back.
I get you.
So, what's up, Ramon and Emily Jones? Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Don Oliver said Hooker had a chance there. Again, the one thing I will say about this game is starting to feel like it, and now that things are going the way we want to, but a lot of close calls with the Raiders almost getting picked. It feels like this is one of those games where we might end up sealing the deal.
Here comes some pressure. You see Cowboys looking at some blitzing here, or at least a showing blitz. I see 92 on the outside. He goes in, one-on-one coverage. Ball's out very fast. So it gets to get first down there on about a 15-yard gain on a 3rd and 10. That's unfortunate. By the way, Calvin Richards still in first place. Skeptical fan moving up the board. I'll update that right now as we speak. As we're speaking. He's still behind Aussie. Not by much, though. Not by much. A couple away.
Almost there. So, and of course, this is a shorter week. So, we get an extra bonus MTF stream on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, that's
what I mean by bonus.
Yeah. Here we go. We got to roll out here to the right, and it stops in the middle, goes back to the right. Let's see, rolls out a little bit to the center, not right, the left. Still moving down the field. So the thing is, they're going to try to get this to the end zone. 17-13, 17-14 possibly. Cowboys got to get a stop here on defense.
Your under's in trouble.
A skeptical fan still at 5th. Okay, I got it. Board's updated. Some pressure. Dumps it down for the first down at Gentry. Got to make the tackle. The foul makes a tackle. But he gained 5 yards already. That's a first down. Under 3 minutes in the second quarter. Damn.
They
didn't call it.
We got lucky they didn't call that.
Yeah, we face masked them. Murray face masked them. Nothing.
Trying to fix myself a little more.
Any fixes. Again, play action.
By the way, their O-line sucks too, in case you're
wondering. Not the ball! Marquise Miller pick. Knocked away, I think, by number 35. No? Was that 35? Knocked that off? Was that Lou Fowl knocked it up? I know Marquise Bell got the pick, but it was knocked out by somebody else. I wasn't sure it was. Was it number 35 knocked it up?
I thought it was. We'll see in the replay. But
might have been Murray. They're showing Murray, so I'm not sure if it's him or not. Was it overshown? Let's go, baby. He was on the field. Whoever it was, great job, great defense there by knocking that ball up. Now we're making him pay the price, Mr. Geno Smith, and making him throw the most interceptions in the NFL.
Then what did I say earlier? Not even like 5 minutes ago.
About
Geno getting picked?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I'm like, there's been a lot of close calls.
That's true.
It's rare that this happens, but I'm feeling like we're going to pick today.
They keep showing Murray. I'm assuming he tipped it up, Murray. I know it was a linebacker, so I wasn't sure it was 35.
Yep, Murray with the top pass.
A fuzzball.
Or tipped pass.
It's not coming
it was Kenneth Murray.
Yeah.
Oh.
I say Keith
Murray. Is that a card?
Yeah, outside.
Not ours, right?
Not that I know.
Okay.
Let me see who knocked it out. It was Murray, not Leo Fox.
And then just a quick little.
It was Murray. Murray, good job there.
I already told you it was Murray.
No, I know. I just wanted to see it. Like. I know you said it was Murray, but I'm just saying like the scene to play again. It was a great job by him. There's Dak with a play action, going deep. Oh man!
Can you imagine if we trade picks back and forth?
Pickens saved that INT, by the way. You know that, right? Pickens actually saved that shit because that should have been picked. Dak overthrew him a little bit. Dak had thrown that a little bit. Can you believe I say he overthrew him? But Dak had underthrew that a little bit. It would have been a Pickens easy catch. Oof! Told you. Man, thank goodness that Pickens knocked that ball out. Seriously, look at that right there. That's an interception. It saved the interception.
If Pickens were a shittier receiver, he would have made a great corner.
Yeah, that's why the ones that can't catch make corner. And the ones that can catch play receiver. That's always like an inside joke by the positions.
It's the reason it's a joke is because those skills are very transferable.
Of course, yes.
Right?
That's why Dion did both sides flawlessly because he was a great receiver and a great cornerback. He had great hands.
You're taking the same skill set. You're just wanting a different result. Instead of trying to catch the ball, you're trying to catch the ball, but on defense. I just realized, I'm like, wait, corners also want to catch the ball, just for different reasons. Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Calvin Richard.
Calvin Richard.
$2 holler.
$2.
Interrupting my realization that, yes, corners also want to catch
the $2 Javante. Not Javante. I say Javante. What's his name? Wanye Thomas.
Yes.
A drop.
He said, let Pickens play quarterback.
Hey, quarterback? How about
the
that?
reason I'm saying no is because he would want to still catch the ball.
He needs someone that can throw it.
He's not fast enough to throw the ball and catch his own pass.
I'll probably put him at cornerback. Although Kalen Carson did pretty good today. I gotta give Kalen Carson some credit there.
So, and hey, skeptical fan is allowed to feel the way that he feels. He's allowed to call Dak a moron. Dak definitely did some moron shit, especially earlier in this game. But I personally disagree. That still doesn't mean that he can't say whatever it is that he wants to say.
Oh shit! We're reading each other's minds. That's all.
Okay, he said he meant cornerback, not quarterback.
That is awesome. That's awesome that we both agree to that same fucking thing.
Cornerback, all the backs, but no.
But
the reason they wouldn't let him play corner is more because you're too expensive of a toy.
Well, no, and even though it is corner, it still needs some other skills. You got to have some backpedaling skills that, as a receiver, you don't do too often. You know what I'm saying? But there is a change. But it's an easier. It's easier. You give him. Look, Deion Sanders plays baseball.
If Deron Bland goes down, Pickens, it's time to shine.
Oh shit, we're in trouble.
Right? It's like the old school football days. You played offense and defense.
This is like when you wanted who to run the ball for a touchdown. Who was it that used to say, "Give him the ball for a touchdown"?
Micah.
Yeah, that's right. You said Micah. I'm like,
Micah
no,
was always fighting for
you can't do that. You heard a fucking guy now he's getting $45 million, and you run the ball and he gets his knee bashed in. That's oh my goodness! That'd be the end of everybody.
I feel like a player is much more likely to get hurt doing more of their normal football shit than they are. No, I'm just saying it was just one tiny itty bitty play. Like that's all I was asking.
That's all it takes. All right.
Okay.
Tell me if it's all it takes, guys. I don't want to see Mike. I don't care now, but I don't want to see nobody playing two positions unless they can do it. Dak's throwing it. Come on, there's not be a flag there. Thank you. Yes. So they throw about a 20-yard pass to CeeDee Lamb, but he was tangled up with the cornerback.
Okay.
Holmes.
Gotcha. Skeptical. Yeah, that was kind of a moron.
Which one? Overthrow?
No, he's saying that Dak overthrew it. Almost got the ball.
No, that's
the pick.
And that's.
Like that's what,
I wouldn't say he's a moron, but I would say that he overthrew it. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens to all the quarterbacks. Dak threw that one with fucking Crosby in his face.
What's up, Cue Ball? Much love. Super Queen and King here as well. Yes.
Oh, that's acting now. Come on. What the? Oh, it's another flag. So we get a flag for that for him punching him in the face. So we got interference flag and we got a personal. I wonder if you could take both. I guess pass interference. Let me see. They didn't do the personal foul one, but that was definitely a personal foul. They might add it to the end of the play. He grabbed them.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, they added the PI.
Okay. So they took, see, the pass interference gives you 20 yards. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's at the spot of the foul. So it's wherever the PI happened, which was right at 20 yard at the 20-yard point.
Now,
this punch is 15 yards. He could be thrown out the game. I think the whole act. Look at the end. Look at the end of the shit. He rolls forward like the other way around. Like he's such a bad actor. Come on.
Are we gonna complain if it works? Because
Jane and Blue and C. Lamb are laughing this.
On one hand, it works. On the other hand, I'm just, like, I really was trying beforehand to like not giggle because I'm like, that was some soccer ass level.
That was soccer. That's soccer. Here we go, run up the gut with Williams. Breaks out. Big game.
Oh, he's go.
There you go. Fucking don't tell me he fumbled the ball. It went out of bounds.
They're calling him down, but
well, we got it anyways. Flournoy got it, but down by contact. But you know the behind.
That does not feel.
Those are the killers to me. It happened to Miles Sanders. Well, actually, no, it didn't. Miles Sanders almost lost it from behind, but it happened. Okay, he's down. Man, look how close that is, though.
I know, but you guys, Scorpio said Guy got knocked out. Oh my god, put Guy on concussion protocol. Skeptical Man said Guy needs better acting, right? We need to send all these guys to an acting camp over the summer.
Minute 20 to go before halftime, by the way, guys. Foul's called second time out.
I am going to break one of my usual stream rules, which is not eating on stream.
Oh, you are?
Just because I am extra hungry. So when halftime hits, I am getting
hungry too.
Have my little snack.
But I have to have a post game.
Yes.
Meal.
You don't snack. You have
I have meals. You don't snack here.
And I snack. I don't really
See, that's all. She don't have meals. I snack. I mean, I snack when I'm forced to. So what do you think about Javonte? What do you think about Quinn Williams? I know you don't know much about him, but the guy's obviously a difference maker. He's
obviously had an immediate impact.
Difference maker.
Just
difference maker, right? No?
I guess my bigger kind of like, okay, question. Like, because again, it's still early, but
yeah. Initially,
we have him here now. Why do we still have our corners playing so far back? In the sense of,
oh, motherfucker!
But we can
number 73, Tyler Smith.
That's his second penalty of the night, by the way. Second false start too, if I'm not mistaken. But that's, damn it, I lost my train.
No, sorry, you're talking about Quinn Williams, and we saw just a half of him so far doing an initial impact.
We can afford to play up more. Before,
I agree.
You could make the argument that Eberflus played our guys back because he was worried and he was scared and he didn't want to take the chance that we, somehow missed a play or let it get behind us, even though we still did all the time. Doesn't matter how far back we played. But yeah, now that you have that
Jack throwing it. Boom!
Come on.
Breaks it.
Go
to the 20, 15, 10,
go
5, touchdown, motherfucker! Yeah, let's go.
Take that penalty.
You see how he switched that up, though? He switched that up from going out of bounds.
Oh.
It's a flag
excessive
now.
Celebration?
Are you fucking kidding me? Everything is bad. Everything. You can't enjoy anything, this motherfucker. Flag at the end. It looks like it's, I don't know what he did so bad. What, did he use a prop or something? What is the flag? Because he cut back.
I guess it's your celebration, but
he cut back against the grain there, which is something that I don't think CD does. So that's what I'm saying. If someone like Pickens who's so much bigger. Good. Unsportsmanlike.
Okay.
So it's 15 yards. Now it's a 50-yard field goal. 50-yard extra point. Look at this play. Again, once he got out to the outside, he's down. Now I don't know. We can cut back. You see, most guys run out of bounds. That's the thing about Pickens. No one gets. Now, what does he do here at the end? I mean, watch what he does to this guy. He puts him in a blender right here.
No, but for anybody else, he would have been yelling at them that was a stupid move.
No, I know. But Pickens is a bigger guy. Like CD couldn't do that. And the fact that he's so fast and big. Look at this field. Look at extra point though.
So what the hell did they do?
Oh my lordy, it's close. Okay. 24.
Another
let's go.
flag.
It's going to be a 55. He's going to break the record. Extra point. The longest extra point ever kicked. 55 yards.
You are going to start making Google some new stuff.
Look at that. What's the
longest
extra point ever kicked? It's a 15-yard penalty for this one, too, by the way. Face mask.
So it'll be what, 65?
It's a 70-yard extra point. They have to punt it. No.
Let's go for 2.
Yeah, we go for 2 to get the ball on the 50-yard line.
40.
A 2-yard Hail Mary. We are going for it.
What the fuck is going on?
It's on them. It's on them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Then why is the ref talking to
because
Shotty?
because it's half a yard. You got to describe if we got
to...
the penalty or not. If we take the penalty, we take it and we get a yard closer. So now it's 1 play on the 1-yard line instead of the 2-yard line. So, do you like this
play? Now we know it's offsides.
Okay, so they kind of. So after all that, PAT is good anyways.
Well, good.
I'd rather take the PAT. There's no need.
And I agree.
Why play games?
What was the unsportsmanlike?
That's that. Wait, there it is. You can't use a prop.
Oh,
he hugged the fucking.
He hugged it.
Yeah, because he jumped up on it and hugged it. That's a lame
It feels like
shit.
they can't because it's like.
What do you guys
think?
He
just humped it once.
Is that? Yeah, he didn't do it 3 times. Which is the rule, right?
Look, I kind of get it, but that to me feels so like he's literally hugging it, from the ground.
Is that?
Like he's not hanging off the thing or hitting it.
Does that count as using a prop?
I mean, I guess.
I'm asking. Ask for.
I guess next time, hug your teammates.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything with the goalpost. If you dunk the goal over the goalpost, that's a fucking flag.
I know.
So
dunk your teammate.
Though, if you think about it, if you go and jump and hit the goalpost and you hug it, it's similar to dunking the football over the goalpost. You get a flag for it.
Yeah. Yeah, Skeptical fans say these rules are so dumb, very dumb.
I know, but those are the rules.
And since they are so up to the discretion of the ref in certain cases, it's kind of like you get games where stuff like that.
Not allowed. Well, that's
gets let slide.
That won't let slide though because it is an obvious.
I know.
Usage
you
of
grab
the
pole.
No, that sounds horrible. But Justin Roberts,
it can mess with the goalpost, and that's why they enforce it.
Correct.
Okay, so again, that's what he said, Scorpion. Like,
well, they can't. That's why they don't let you dunk in it because then it shifts the goalpost sometimes. Justin Roberts
said, "I fucking love Pickens."
Yeah, what do you think about that? Because he is a difference maker, different than CD. CD's a difference maker, but in a different way.
1,000%, and it makes things not just that, but we've seen it. How much easier has CD Lamb's job gotten this year? Because I've seen some of the most effortless touchdowns by CD Lamb this year.
This is gonna
be, as in like
this is gonna piss you guys off a little bit.
Well, I know what you're gonna say.
But CD Lamb's the number 2. George Pickens is the number 1. And the thing is about I know you don't want to hear me say that, but the thing is he looks like a number 1. And CD looks like a great number 2 or number 1, but not a number 1 that does everything.
CD Lamb looks like when we say, "Oh my God, this number 2 guy, he should be the starter." Like, man, he's killing it. He could be a starter somewhere. Like,
I hate saying that. I hate saying that because it's wrong, but it's not wrong. See, Pickens those things that CeeDee Lamb can't do. I'm sorry, CeeDee Lamb can't do that. It's because of the size difference. It changes things.
Seeing Pickens like this makes me sad that Dez and Dak couldn't work out.
Oh! Foul with a fucking elbow to the fucking jaw. I love it. I mean, I don't think they called anything, thank goodness, but damn.
I hope not.
Some nice passing by Dak today.
By the way, I saw Lipke involved in that. Lipke's been involved in like a lot of our better offensive plays so far this game.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quiet little part of the offense that I felt like needed a little shout out, especially with our O-line doing as shitty as they are. Poor man's been picking up some blocks, let me tell you, because I have been seeing it.
Justin Roberts said Pickens is alpha dog, and that's the thing. I think they're both divas, but one's an alpha. And the other one's more of a...
like I said, it makes me really sad to think about what could have been.
Oh! Flag on Overshown. They didn't call it. They gave Overshown a break. Overshown just plowed into him out of bounds. I mean, that was a flag. Don't you think? I mean, he went all into him.
Now, I like one and only Jones's comment too. They both are ones, and they both benefit from each other.
I agree, and they both do different things.
Look, acts good.
Almost picked Mike Bland off his fingertips, but I agree 100% with that comment. They both benefit. They're both are number 1s, and they both do different things. If they both did the same thing, it wouldn't be the same deal. It's a flag, though.
Yeah, having 2 CDs on the team, as nice as that would be, it doesn't really do anything for us. Other than other than the very baseline, obviously you can have two different style of receivers, both at high levels, that brings something different to the table.
Who's that?
That's definitely a hold. And then Marquise Bell?
No, 34.
Oh, 34.
No, it can't be. Is it 34? Oh, it's Ravel Jr.
Okay.
Oh, almost a sack there by Clowney. That's the pass away.
How did he catch that?
Kalen Carson, good coverage, still got away from him. Clock runs 40 seconds. Tom's still going. Raiders call timeout. One of their three with 38 seconds. They'll probably put a second.
Chris Ozell said the Cowboys are putting on a clinic.
Not yet. Don't count them chickens before they hatch. But Logan Wilson hasn't played a snap yet. And I had mentioned this before the game started. I don't know if some of you guys heard me. But Logan Wilson still doesn't know. He's got a green dot. But the starter is Kenneth Murray.
Okay.
He's the starter with the green dot. Logan Wilson's kind of the backup with the green dot. And the reason why he's got a green dot is because he's going to take over that spot, but right now he's still learning the defensive scheme and plays.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have it down yet, unlike, of course, Kenneth Murray, who's been playing the entire season that way. Keith Murray is a rapper. But anyways, some of you guys don't even know who he is, so I get away with that. Jet Li, the reason why they don't call Lambeau Leap because it's outside of the football field and it's not using a prop. You're messing with the goalpost levels when you hang on it, dunk on it, or hit the base of it. So that's why they call it. Look at that fucking push right there. Is that Logan Wilson right there, 55? It is.
Could that be used almost like a football move? And I saw that.
Look how fast he got that. That was nice, good, quick coverage. And it's a purposeful coverage for the Cowboys to back off a little bit, let them throw it, and keep it in bounds and force them to use a timeout. But they are going to get a field goal out of this. What were you saying?
I'm just saying, with the type of coaches like Belichick running around the NFL, you're really telling me there hasn't been a coach at one point that did decide, yo, hang off that goalpost there. Let's fuck with it a little bit. Impact. I don't know. That's all I was trying to say. I'm there's a part of me that's surprised that hasn't been tried yet. But maybe it's just a matter of other things than knowledge or desire. Let me see. Jelly 44 said they go throw a flag. What we did, they need to throw a flag on that Lambeau Leap.
Yeah,
okay, sorry, you just read that comment.
Shotgun, by the way, 2nd and 3 at their own 33, and we're getting a little bit of pressure there, not too much that time. Good defense. I'm sorry, they're on our 33. Good defense there by Savon Revel Jr., number 34, the rookie, who's getting actually many more snaps than I thought, especially in a very important situation. The fact that he's in there. So he's also like Overshown, who tore his knee as well. Again, tore his ACL September 24th at ECU when he was in college. So he basically lost the whole year. 3rd round pick for the Cowboys. They said he would have been a 1st or 2nd round pick if he was not injured. But again, we got to see how he responds from injury. If he responds well, steal. If he doesn't respond well, obviously. Look how far back they're playing, by the way, on a 3rd and 3. Logan, Overshown read that, but took the outside. There was no inside help there.
And he's not wrong for trying to take the inside or the outside because
the one thing I don't understand though, so worst case scenario there, they would have had to kick the field goal, right?
Yeah.
But they just had to force a timeout there on a fucking 3-yard gain. Even though they got a first down, they get 4 new plays, but they had no timeouts. That doesn't seem like if I'm the coach, that doesn't seem like
a well thought out strategy either.
No, and that's Pete Carroll. I'm just surprised they use this timeout now, and only for a 3-yard gain, even though they give them 4 new plays. Maybe only needs 1 to hit us right down the middle here and kill us. But they have no timeouts. So 1 sack, 1 missed coverage, 1 tackle in bounds. They have to down the ball immediately. Baby! 2!
You straight up said it, baby.
Fuck yeah! And they call it incomplete because it stops the clock. But number 92, what did he just do? What did fucking Quentin Williams just fucking do?
Fuck somebody.
2nd time in a row. Look at this motherfucker, baby. Again, you guys don't understand how good. Some of you guys never seen him play before, so you guys don't understand. You guys, he just rolled through people.
Anyway, he's coming from the AFC side, so not surprising.
I know, but that's a combination too. But Quentin Williams got to him first. James Houston, who's our with Kenny Clark, our leading sacker here, is he's fucked. And now Quentin Williams gets hurt. Unbelievable. 19 snaps, 2 tackles, a sack and a half. And not even a half yet. Not even a half of a fucking game yet. But he gets hurt. Now we don't have that pressure. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now let's see what they do.
And remember, they have nothing to lose.
There's a flag on Clowney.
Okay.
Fuck! Clowney was off the fucking offside. I saw his helmet off the fucking ball. Obvious free play. Just gave it away. They gave 1 second away. What the fuck? Seriously. Number 42.
I see a few comments here asking about how Ravel
looking good. I mean, he's looking good right now. I think he only had one bad play, but he had like 5 or 6. He was there. He was coverage. He was doing well. But it's more, is he going to slip up once or twice? No. Is he? Yes, he is. Is he not? No, he's not. Good. That's a no. He's not going to slip up. 34 is right there. Savon Ravel looking good, keeping his eyes forward. Let's see what happens here on an important 2nd and 5. They have no timeouts. Do we have a push? We have some push. A bad pass.
We got
out of bounds.
Pressure.
8 seconds to go. I mean, 3rd and 5 to me. It's not even worth it. That's what I'm saying. Do you understand how that hurt them so badly?
I understand.
You understand?
I'll see you right now.
Do you understand how that hurt them though by calling that timeout on that short? It almost didn't matter if they got the first down.
Oh, I know, beautiful, but now
what stupid? It's football time. Yeah, I know.
A little mop.
They are going to take a shot. Cowboys got to make sure nothing gets thrown in the middle of the field. Let them get the first down. Who gives a flying fuck? Come on now. They're calling timeout because they know I'm right.
They don't have
Cowboys are calling. Cowboys are calling.
They don't have
what the fuck are the Cowboys doing? The Cowboys is ever supposed to this up?
I mean, if our defense isn't ready or they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and we have a lot of new players, so
here's the thing. All right, I get it.
I'm just saying,
here's
like,
2 things.
okay.
So here's the 2 things. The hitting down the middle of the field is allowed up to a certain point. Let them throw the ball 10 yards down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
They get as long as you have 3 or 4 guys that tackle his ass, we're good. Because he gets the tackle, they got to spike the clock. They cannot stop the clock. Middle of the field, you can back up. Do not let him hit the end zone on the corners. The corner end zone would be a killer here. If he just drops it to the corner, that'd kill us. So let's see if we get any push. Is 92? Then we got Clark. I think 92 is on this side. Yeah, he is. He's back. He got double teamed that time to the corner, like I said.
No flag?
It should not be.
I'm just.
But Kalen Carson doing a great job right now. I'm going to say number 21 looking good out there. But look again. They got to go for the field goal. It's 4th down now. He's got more size. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like Pickens against his coverage. It's a reverse, a tight end versus a smaller cornerback. But Kalen Carson was there to fucking be able to shut that shit down and make sure. And again, Kalen Carson was doing good. I said he needed more snaps last week. Guess they're giving him 1 practice week, and then now he's in there good. Now here's Carson. Their Carson hitting it right through the fucking uprights with no time left, making it 24-9 at half. That time, halftime. And we're gonna reset.
And thank you, Scorpio. It looks like Williams did go in the tent, but he
was back on the field. So that's good news, right? Great news right there.
Hunter Lipke, by the way, earlier in this game also went into the blue tent and came out pretty much right away.
Good.
So whatever he had going on, he was fine. Just figured I'd give a quick update since I didn't get the chance to do it.
Yes. How do you feel about this game so far? We're up by 15.
Good.
Halftime.
Better than I expected to, just because, let's be real, the last time we were in a situation where, we should be blowing this team out, easy peasy lemon squeezy, we took an L. So, outside of that, it's nice to see, like you said, Quentin Williams getting integrated and involved. Guys like Overshone and Ravel just back and involved. If anything, I'm actually overly surprised at the amount of snaps that Overshone has gotten.
Overshone has gotten more than I expected towards the end of that second quarter.
Yeah.
And Ravel also to the end of the second quarter also got a lot more snaps than I thought. But I think by far what Quentin Williams has done, I know I'm saying his name a lot because Logan's not doing much. Logan Wilson, he's playing limited snaps literally just at the end of that drive. He had one set down, one drive. Yeah. But Quentin Williams has been in this game the whole time. The guy in a half has a sack and a half. All right. I don't know what else they had there. He has a tackle for loss. I don't know. But the guy has been disruptive in every single way. And some of these other sacks, James Houston gets a sack. Why do you think he gets a sack? It's not only because he's doing his job. It's also because Quentin Williams, everyone's watching his ass. And then wherever he did a stunt away from Houston, So it was Houston was 1-on-1 with a guy who was ready to help Quentin Williams get in case he came in, and so it's a trickle down theory in a way where Quentin Williams will make everybody better, similar to Micah Parsons make everyone better. That's what I was trying to say. The only difference is there's two differences. Micah's more flashy, so you're gonna see his stuff a little bit more than Quentin Williams, who's inside doing the grunt work. But when Quentin Williams will stop the fucking run towards him. I dare you. He will take you and slam you to the ground. Micah Parsons, you run towards him, what happens? He gets run over.
Yeah.
And that's just a fact. That's just, I'm not trying to be, we said that about him when he was the Cowboys.
I was going to say that was like your number one complaint.
And you can hit him 2, 3, 4 times in a game, I'm sorry, in a play, give him chip shots here and there, and by the time you're in the fourth quarter, he is worn down. I don't know if they picked that up yet in the NFC North, but he's then they're doing a play on the Giants on the last play. I know it's on the East, but and look, they're showing Quentin Williams what he was doing. Look at him, manhandling people, getting to the court. I mean, we don't have a player like that. That's what we wanted Mozzie to do. That was Mozzie's role to do what he's doing. Did Mozzie come close to that? Ever? Did he even have one play like that in his career? The answer is fuck no.
No.
Dak is 13 of 19, 185, and 3 touchdowns for Dak Prescott. Geno Smith, 167 yards and touchdown.
No,
CD 355, George Pickens, 6 for 101 yards. 6 for 101 yards for Pickens. And both guys have touchdowns, by the way. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, just saying that Dak has been knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, I agree. And again, I think that Quentin Williams is really made a difference in the defense. Look at it, 9 points allowed. Even though their defense ain't great, I mean, their offense is not great. Geno Williams is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. But still, we usually allow these guys. What happens to the bad quarterbacks every time they play us?
They tend to look like Tom Brady.
Yeah, they look like the best quarterback in the league. And finally, we got a guy who looks not that great the way he should look because our defense is actually playing better. I'm not saying we're the greatest. I'm not saying we're going to win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying we're making the playoffs. Yeah. I'm saying that his ability to do what he does helps the rest of the defense around them. And you can play the shitty Everfluss defense, and they'll let some third downs and long playing 10 yards off the ball. They'll let some of those get through, unfortunately, because of the scheme. But what Williams does is keep pressure consistently on the quarterback, and they always hear him coming. They get nervous. Even when he's not as near as they think he is, they throw that ball away fast into double coverage, into incompletions, into whatever possible turnovers. Anyways, I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah. By the way, Starter said, "Sorry, I predicted your team loses." MCF after that.
Well, your prediction's wrong right now. For now, we'll see if that changes. Cowboys have been known to blow games, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, so AOD said we them boys?
Who said that?
AOD.
Oh, okay. We are, but...
or are the Raiders just ass?
We are always them boys. But as far as...
Raiders are definitely...
Raiders are ass.
Yes.
We're lucky that they suck so bad. But I also do think our... Even again, I'm going to say this again for you guys to understand me. Even with the worst quarterbacks, against our defense played against the worst offenses, they dominated us. They dominated. They would have 19 points, not 9. They would have 21 points at this point, not 9. So our defense, no matter what you say, how bad they may be against a bad team, they would still score 17 points on us. Easy. So no matter how bad they are, our thank goodness that our defense is at least a little better.
Real quick, what's up, man? Much love. Your message, at least on my side, I'm still seeing that, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't see it here. Hold on. I don't know.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Let me try something.
I don't know. At least on my side, I can definitely see that. It might just be a YouTube thing, just letting you know, just because definitely on our side, you're good to go. We're seeing you. Shout out to you, Seabass. And your name still cracks me up saying Seabass said Matt Eberfluss sucks. So
and he does, unfortunately.
Oh, YouTube might not like you, but we like you, Mr. Seabass. Hopefully you're doing well. Much love to you and the family. Now, Reality Cowboy, I just want to read through, real quick, blast through a few of these comments because I'm going to start eating my snack. But Jason White said defense has shown improvement. Reality Cowboy said Ravel's holding his own.
Yeah, for now he's doing a good job. I do agree.
Oh, let me see. Oh, that's really weird. So there are actually a few people in the chat who are saying they can't see Seabass. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Scorpio and assume that part of it is...
Let me try this. Hold on. Is that better? Yes, it is.
Let me see.
He's showing up now.
Okay, Seabass, your comments should be hopefully showing on
You
your
see us on the
screen.
screen right there. I see Bass. Right, I see him right there. So
AI Wi-Fi. Oh
I think
man,
we
he's
got. I
pretty
think it's
quiet
worked
for
out.
Wi-Fi.
Usually it doesn't do that to me. I don't know why I did that this particular time, but you're in there now. We got you.
Yeah, and that is really weird. Even
Yeah,
when you've had the top comments on there, it didn't stop
yeah,
anybody in the chat from
yeah,
seeing them.
yeah. That is weird. So
So
yeah, I'm gonna flip this over here so we can do a new goal. Just for if there is an opportunity to hit that, we'll
I
see
love
what
that we have to
happens.
use code words, right? Because AOD is like, oh, it's usually the F word, or if you talk about taco or Isan.
Hmm.
Oh, so yeah. There's definitely a few topics that might trigger like YouTube's censorship thing or whatever. Um, but you should be good to go now, Mr. Seabass. And as we
Yeah,
know, this is an adult channel, so
yeah.
oh,
They do
that
their
makes it
thing.
sound dirty.
I know.
Oh, we leave all that for the Jones family. We're not about that life. So no glory in our holes.
Yeah, Jerry Jones got a lot of glory holes going on with kids, but
Realistically speaking, though, rolling it back to kind of address some of your comments here, Quentin Williams absolutely had probably one of the most immediate impacts, short of Amari Cooper, from a Cowboys trade,
maybe even better.
right?
I think initially better because initially Amari was not that good. That first game he was not good. He had
True.
5 good games in a row after that.
So as far as that side of things, yeah, can't think of a more impactful guy. And more than that, just man, we can find receivers like raccoons digging through your fucking trash. Okay? We don't need a first round pick to get an amazing receiver. But we need more than a first round pick
I
to
agree.
get an amazing defensive lineman
And
in
that
any capacity.
and that's my point.
Right? We like you said, we've tried going the cheaper route. We've tried putting all our chips on the table and going all out. We've tried anything and everything in between. But when it comes to us acquiring our own, the
and
best
that's
we can do is rotational. Like, and you get my point.
yeah. And that
But I am so behind the Cowboys, like making these types of moves. And like you said, there's layers to it, right? Because if it was just a straight up trade, maybe the Cowboys wouldn't have felt as comfortable doing it or
mm,
whatever. But it's the cap and the money aspects to it
right,
that kind
right.
of make it a little bit sweeter, gives the Cowboys that little extra, oh shit, I do maybe want to do it. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
and it's just nice seeing that happen. Like I said, the thing that I'm starting to be confused by is kind of funny. So we finally started doing something about the defense, and now the offense feels like they're the ones losing their footing. And now we got all our offensive linemen back. So like,
it's like
come on, offense, like get with the moment. But let me go ahead and have my little off-screen
yeah, that's
snack
fine.
here.
Yeah, do your thing, baby.
If the dog lets me.
Yeah, no, get your little off-screen break here. I'll try to hold it down as long as I can. But if you do get a chance to get the AC down a couple notches, it'd be great.
Yeah. I'm freezing, so sorry, I will
Oh,
not get a chance. I'll put.
baby, then
I
I'm gonna
promise to
get
put it
out.
down after my snack. Can we? Is that okay? Please?
I'm getting no, but go ahead, go ahead. After your
I'll
snack,
fan you.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it feels nice.
Fine.
Anyways, the thing
I'll
I was
flip
going to
over
say is
here.
that, again, what the wife is saying is echoing what I said earlier, and that is that there is, you know, Quinn Williams making a big impact differently than Micah would, but the impact is also similar. Now the impact is felt from the interior, not the exterior, not from the outside. But when you have that kind of pressure from whichever side, flashy or not flashy, when you got a guy that can take a pounding, a beating, that doesn't sound good, but you got no, but you know what I mean. Like you got a guy
You take a pounding
who
and a
could take
beating.
3 or 4 hits on one play, and Micah cannot throughout a game, and you got someone like Quinton Williams who can. So you got to look at the advantage on that. I'm not trying to say this is a great deal. I know people are like, "What are you comparing Micah to Quinton?" We didn't do that deal. It doesn't matter. One of the picks we got from Micah, first rounder, was from Quinton Williams. Was from Micah Parsons. We gave up for Quinton Williams. So Quinn Williams got a second round pick, which we usually blow we blow at doing. We suck at that. We shit the bed, so to speak, at second round picks for the most part. And then we never will get through the draft. There'll be a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh rounder undrafted defensive tackle that does what Quinton Williams does. So the fact that we got one of the few guys that can do the Aaron Donald type role, which is very few guys that can do that out there, or similar to him, that's what Quinton Williams can do. And then Frank Clark's like the cheap Quinton Williams. So we got both guys on this team. both from this trade with a bonus first round pick, which I gotta say because we lost the other one. So we got a first round pick. We got Quinn Williams for 2.5 years. We got Frank. We got uh, I can't remember his name. What can I say? Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark for the entire year. And I think we got to get an extra pick too as well. But the point is that we got these three guys and $20 million, 23. If I recall, it was $23 million a year more money on the salary cap. And you guys want George Pickens, right? So that's why I always ask you: is it worth getting rid of Micah, Mozzie Smith? We all don't care about him. Micah, Mozzie. We got rid of a first rounder, and we got rid of a second rounder. That's what the total numbers basically come to. We got rid of those four pieces, right? Mozzie's trash. Second rounder, who knows? You never know what our second round pick could be great or it could be horrible. We got two first rounders though coming up this year, and we got one first rounder in 2027. So we got rid of two first. We got rid of a first rounder, got rid of a second rounder this year, and we got rid of Mozzie Smith and unfortunately Micah Parsons. We got back for those four. We got back a bonus first round pick. We gave one of them away, so we got back a first round pick. We got back Kenny Clark for a year. We got back Quinn Williams for a year and a half, and we got back $23 million per year for the next 3 years on the salary cap. Skeptical fans said, "Let's stay skeptical." Dropping that Wanye Thomas $2 holler to the Cowboys. Thank you, man. Big shout out to Skeptical fan. Always staying skeptical. He said the Cowboys need to burn the clock and run, run, run. Yeah, if you were smart about it, get it boring and burn the clock. I agree. Cowboys have 18 consecutive wins when at halftime up by 10 or more points. You just give us the kiss of death, you think?
No, but let's be real. We always joke about that stat. Cowboys are down at halftime, we tend to lose. Cowboys are up at halftime, we tend to win.
Yeah, well, that's true. For the most part, and we're kicking off here, by the way. Second half. Let's just double check something here. There we go. Good. There we go. We got him. He's over. All right, kick it off. And they're running it back to the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. Shout outs to the man. Like I said, skeptical fan, who just, with that drop there, just jumped a spot on the board. So you have to update that. So right now, the big deal for the Cowboys is the Raiders do get the ball second half, to me, is to make sure these Cowboys are able to put up points, specifically a touchdown. That would be wonderful. Again, we're one of the better teams in the red zone. The Raiders are one of the worst teams in the red zone. So it would be nice to see the Cowboys take advantage of that mismatch / statistic. We should run the ball, in my opinion, when we get the ball back. But right now, we need to get a stop. And we just made Gentry lose 2 yards. Ezraku overshown, showing up. I mean, just doing a great job right now. This entire defense is doing a great job with these 3 new additions. And again, Logan Wilson, very very barely involved, but overshown, doing some great stuff out there with the more snaps than I thought. And the man number 92, really tearing it up, in my opinion. Let's see what happens. Some quick pass. They don't want to deal with the pressure. Got to make the tackle we do. Kalen Carson and Reddy Stewart come by with a tackle there. 14:09 to go in the third quarter. I don't know why I still say halftime though. Got to switch that. Let me do this. Yeah, they don't have a way. They're not able to get Gentry into the game, which is, their big rookie. They're supposed to have, running back. Spend a first round pick on him. Interesting. The failure is hurting. We're probably playing press covers on the outside on a 3rd and 6. Can we get some pressure? That's going to be key. Good defense by the Cowboys. They have no chance. Delron Bland, again, hands on the ball. More about defensive ability there than it was, a pick possibility. But Delron Bland with press coverage, which we want. And I think when Trayvon Diggs comes back in a week or two, whatever it may be, I think Trayvon Diggs is going to have an advantage now that we didn't see the whole year, the way the Cowboys play. Hopefully a little more man, but also because of the pressure you get from Quentin Williams. It's going to help Trayvon Diggs look better. Turpentine. When we get some special teams love here, let's go. They've got some good. They're like us. They have a very good punter, great kicker. It's so hard to return things. Look at that punt down to the damn 1 inch line. Oh, thank goodness it bounced into the end zone. That close, that almost bounced to the 1 inch line. They are very, very good. They are very good at kicks in every single way, kicking or punting. Skeptic fan drops another 1-2. Wanye Thomas Hala, who's by the way on IR, unfortunately, for having migraines. Our luck, right? We got some of the weirdest injuries. Skeptical fan here. Can we get rid of Steele and Diggs?
No, when?
Yeah. Well, I think both of them will be gone. I think Steele definitely gone. I think Diggs, he's gone because the Cowboys front office is out of favor with him. But I think that it's hard to say. Can he be salvaged? Because it's not. Is it a miracle that he? I think that if you get some pass rush,
they're not on ER and they don't just completely disappear from the team. But Diggs.
No, I know that if it's a problem, he was ran on the field. They said he was fine. Ran on the field. He's out 4 weeks though. So it seems like it's more of a management decision to like punish him. He might have needed only a week or two to save a spot to put him out 4 weeks, and they can use concussion.
T-Back cracks me up. He's like, we lost to the Cardinals, Panthers, and the Bears. I don't care if it's just the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. We usually look horrible. And this is about the defense more than anything, but our defense looks horrible against we make the worst offensive teams look like they are the best offense in the world. And we've done this over and over again with quarterbacks, we've done with poor quarterbacks, with shitty teams. I could say Russell Wilson at this point of his career did not look good in the whole year except for against us. You got fucking Jacoby Brissett looked like Joe Montana 2 weeks ago. You got a lot of guys that are scrub type mid-range mid guys that are having career performances against our defense. This game here, finally, we put a stop to it, put a slowdown to this shit because this is gonna get uglier. This could have saved Eberflus from having one of the worst defenses in the league if we can finish up strong. No, I'm serious. He could still save this, the sense of the statistic wise. We were like it was fighting Mike Nolan from 5 years ago for the worst defense in our history, and now I think with this game I can see that, and I say this game not because he's a great coach, because he got the right players that make your defense better. I don't care what kind of scheme you run. You got pressure on the quarterback. They got to re-scheme their offense to throw constant quick passes. You press them, and now you make those passes harder to be completed. If you give them 10 yards, you make it real easy. We got the ball back like we needed to, and we got, oh my goodness. Javonte Williams, he's a battling ram. The guy runs over guys, gets hit, keeps going. That was Adams with the hit there. He's a hard hitter. He's old. Still couldn't take him down on his own. Javonte Williams is a hard guy to take down. First two drives for the Cowboys, 6 plays, 17 yards, a fumble and a punt, a fumble loss and a punt. Last 4 drives, 29 plays, 253 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a field goal. Now the offense looks good again, right? That offense is back. Shotgun for Dak, no free play there. Dak getting pressure. There's Max Crosby about to kill him. Throws a quick pass, Pickens somehow. It's the first down. I mean, a double spin move by him. And this is what I'm trying to say. How many receivers? Forget about CeeDee Lamb. How many receivers do that on a regular basis? Not many. By the way, Jamar Chase out for a game for what was the reason? Because he spit into what was it, Jalen Ramsey's face today? Or yesterday. So he's losing a game. Wow, what a play by George Pickens to not lose his footing, not let the knee hit, and still get that first down. That's what I love to see. He's still getting that first down, even if he's a half yard. So he didn't just fall down. He's going for that first. Just don't let no one knock it out from behind you, which he was secure not to. So great job by Pickens. That's what I love to see. That's the kind of little extra effort. He's got over 100 yards receiving already. He's got a touchdown. The guy he's got like almost 10 catches in his game. George Pickens is our number one officially, I think. Like our number one. George Pickens, 870 yards this year. What did I say? Number one for who?
I think in most, I don't know, something with Dallas games.
He made quickest in Dallas games to ever get that many yards. A new, Cowboy never got that many yards in one game, being a new Cowboy. Here's Ferguson, dump out. Gets it a 2nd and 8, makes it about a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Gets about half the yard. So a makeable 3rd down. Let's go. 11:13 to go. 3rd and 4, big play for the Cowboys here because if the Cowboys can get a stop, can get a first down here, keep the time moving. You get the Raider defense. You get them a little more tired. You get them to maybe start to you got one mistake, one crack in their defense, and it's not a very good defense overall.
No, that camera was shaking.
Boom.
Yes.
3rd down and 4. Pickens, big play. He's got break a tackle.
Yeah,
there he goes. He got another 5-10 yards. He's still going.
I mean,
baby. I mean, have you seen it?
What the hell?
George Pickens is insane right now. He's doing things that, I mean, he just broke 2 tackles, first down, kept going, breaking another tackle, got another 20 yards. Insane play by him, and he was almost throwing. He was almost thrown out of bounds. Look at this, and he was smart to see the side of the field was open. So he sees this. He sees the ability he has here. Look at that blocking there by Flournoy. He breaks the tackle himself. What a play.
Honestly,
and then look at this. He breaks another tackle. 10 more yards.
At first, the way that he catches the ball and stuff, you'd almost think he was a corner on the opposite team. The way that he kind of runs.
Play action there. Dumps it down to another play there. First down. 12 yards to Lipke. Fullback out of the end. Again, this like a tight end type guy.
Pickens does not get enough credit for how well he reads the field
Pickens
and has a field for the field.
He's getting a little breather, I think. Look at this. 14 targets.
Yeah, well earned and well deserved.
11 catches.
And honestly, if anything, we should be really glad that the receiver that we drafted was not Pickens instead of CeeDee Lamb. Because CeeDee Lamb, while he is still a number 1 receiver, he obviously doesn't have the same type of ego because as of now, it doesn't sound like he's bothered by Pickens being the more dominant presence, let's say, right? Yeah. He's just kind of like, look, if you're eating, I'm eating. Yeah. So I'm not really I don't give a shit.
Like one game, CD gets a better game.
Pickens strikes me as the type of guy who would be bothered by that type of thing had it happened
the point is, I can't blame right now. If Pickens is doing what he's doing, Pickens gets the ball. That's the way it goes. I don't give a fuck about CD's feelings. Pickens is right now dominating. Pickens gets the ball. If
CD's injury maybe is part of it too, in the sense that CD was hurt.
But the thing is, eventually, what happens? They'll start doubling Pickens, and then CD gets wide open. It's a simple.
Well, that's why I said that. It's simple situation. CD has no reason to kind of.
CD is in good shape.
Hate over it.
So running play here. Javonte Williams gets that first down. Yes, he does. Javonte Williams was playing. And that was Malik Davis, actually. Malik Davis was running with a full head of steam.
Now that our offense is going, I have to be honest.
Look at this. They got us sniffing around
a little bit like.
He really got us around the playoffs. Actually, we win this game. We're better than the Vikings. So that puts us 3 teams away. Basically, only the Panthers and the Lions are in front of us to get into the playoffs.
How nice.
It gives us that maybe we got a shot. See, look at our schedule. The thing is, we win our team. We beat the Eagles, and we beat the Lions, and we beat the Vikings.
There's still something really funny to me about seeing the NFC North team.
Oh my God! Why even bother throw that play, Dak? Why? He had no yardage there. That was a horrible decision. It was a horrible play as well. You didn't have Ferguson. He was behind a lot of scrimmage and he caught it. What the fuck play was that? He's 2nd and 10 now.
You know what it feels like? It feels like the offense is tired because they're the ones rushing. And Ferguson needed to catch his breath because he was rushing. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Ferguson's out of this play. So I'm assuming they got Schoonmaker. But the thing is that right now, it looks like it's a pass here, shotgun Dak. It's got to be. Here it is. Nice Pickens again. Pickens almost got a touchdown stretching across. He got to the 3-yard line.
This is the Pickens game. I've never seen him more involved in our offense or personally responsible for so much of its success.
So dominant, too. I mean, he's not even down yet. He knows it. You know what I'm saying? He knows he wasn't down.
Yeah.
His ass was on the player. He knows he was not down. It's a run to Javonte. It's a Malik Davis run here. Gets a yard.
Cried. And yeah, Tokyo, that's exactly what I was trying to say. CeeDee Lamb, thankfully, is not the type to have the ego where that would somehow get in the way.
Right.
He's smart enough to realize, hey, Pickens doing that just makes it easier for me to do what I do when it's my turn to step up to the plate.
I think I agree with you. That's why Pickens has to be kind of called
Pete Carroll
the number 1.
Looks like surprised.
Pete Carroll's like 80 years old.
God, I just can't believe that Brady. I don't know.
So, yeah.
In general, I'm just surprised that anyone would purposely tie themselves to the Raiders franchise. That's all. Like voluntarily.
2nd and goal. They got history.
Play action.
They got him.
Yes,
boom, Flournoy. Touchdown. Yes. Flournoy touchdown. We're at 20 points.
I love to see it.
No one everyone's like, who's Flournoy?
By the way, something that actually does need to be mentioned. One nice thing about Pickens is here in this kind of setup, normally I feel like you'd see a lot of receivers maybe bitching, like, oh, that should have been my touchdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Like, Pickens is not that type of guy. Pickens is absolutely the type of guy that enjoys seeing the love get kind of spread and shared around.
As long as he gets his love, too.
Again, for him.
Right. He's got his love for the night. So
and I'm going to remind everyone that no, this is not the same Pickens from Pittsburgh. Do you know why? Because he's already said it. He's like, I've never felt better, more comfortable with a quarterback than I did like the second that I met Dak. He's never in his entire career had a situation where he had a real.
And let's be honest. Sometimes when you hear that, you're like, okay, every guy's gonna say that, but now we're seeing it. Like you're literally seeing it in action.
And also in his case, it was actually true because if you look at the quarterbacks that he had while he was with Pittsburgh,
Russell Wilson was one of them. Just let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So
not like I said, just not.
Damn. Good job there.
So anyway, Marcus Kersey said it. Let's go, Cowboys. Lisa Ortiz said, I can't wait till the game's over so I can watch it in 2 hours. I screwed up my Fire Stick somehow.
Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
I mean, we got you caught up here. It's a blowout. 31-9 right now.
James here said, it's just the Raiders. Don't be too happy.
I agree.
Wait until Sunday against the Eagles.
That's the one. I mean, that's the one that's going to be like, are we actually going to be able to hang around in a real way? And even if we do, we have to run the table pretty much. So are we really going to hang around in a real way? Or are we going to just get blown out by a good team? Like the way that they should blow us out. Although I'll say this, they're one of the worst 8-2 teams I've ever seen. And divisional game means what? Divisional game means that usually it's closer no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be a closer battle when you have Giants, Washington Eagles, or the the Commanders play. When they play each other, it's always going to be a little bit closer, usually.
I know. The same way that we, take it and feel it a little bit more when anything happens in the NFC East.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it involves us or not, we're just kind of like, oh, okay, like, yeah, we might feel the impacts of that more, right? Like, if the Eagles make a big free agency move or trade a player or do whatever, or heck, we'll bring on Micah Parsons as a great example. They still tried to like get cutesy and trade him from Green Bay, or at least that was like enough of a worry that the Cowboys put in a specific clause in their contract, basically saying like, like basically, if you do that, you get nothing.
Well, no, if you get basically, if they trade Micah to the Eagles, they have to give a first round pick.
Oh, there we go. That was it.
Yeah, they ain't trading him. Nobody's gonna give a first round pick.
Yeah, John Connor said, I'm glad we're winning, but I'm not gonna get caught up in the hype.
No, don't.
If anybody has hype to sell you around this win, they're liars.
It's gonna be. I'll tell you the person. I'll tell you the one guy. The guy that's gonna do it is gonna be Jerry Jones.
Oh.
He's gonna be like no. He's gonna be like, because I got Quentin Williams, because I got Logan Wilson, because I got Overshown, we got him back earlier. We're gonna be ready for the playoff run. Here we go. He's gonna say that to you guys. Don't believe the hype. Like Paul Academy said, do not believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Fumble time. Come on, pull the ball out of there and do a foul. I know they got a couple of yards. Little fouls trying to get that ball out. And it's worth it for the 3 yards, but you never know that ball rips out. It's worth it.
It makes me sad to know that.
Quentin Williams, 24 snaps, 3 pressures, a sack and a half, and 5 quarterback hits. Pressures, sacks, and quarterback hits season highs for him, by the way, already. And it's only a half of football.
I was going to say, season high, it's been 1 game.
Not even. It's a quarter and a little more. It's a half and a little more.
Oh man, what the fuck were they doing him over at the Jets?
He was pissed at the Jets. The Jets were not letting they did not want to pay him. Now with the Cowboys pay him, I don't know about that.
I mean, even if we don't, at least
oh man, Kenny Clark got his hands in there.
It feels like at least we're doing more for him, right?
Yeah, there's Logan Wilson. Look at a nice solid tackle there. They got 5 yards, but Logan Wilson playing a little bit more and more as this goes on. Again, a guy who's going to be this guy, Logan Wilson, 55. He's a tackling machine. He's more for the running game, which I'm not really crazy about him being, used in a passing only offense. We're going to see him. They're going to be passing constantly this entire game. So he's more almost like he's getting practice in the coverage game. But he is good against running backs. He is good against certain tight ends. Oh, almost a pick six there. You see that?
Mm.
And he's always around the ball. He's always around the tackle.
Whatever's
Yeah,
going on, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's a pass or run. Logan Wilson's always there. So he's very quick. He has good instinct. So we'll see it. He has good football IQ as well. That gets him to diagnose the plays before they even like are finishing setting up. He knows where it's going. So you'll see him, and he does what see. It's not like I'm just bullshitting you guys. Logan Wilson did this with Cincinnati for 3 years straight, and last year he got hurt after 10 games or 11 games. He still led the. I think he had over 100 tackles
Mm-hmm.
after only playing like 8, 9 games, something like that. So
Big third down if we can get a stop here.
3rd and 1. Now here's where you need Logan Wilson. So who moved for them? They moved. Yep, they moved. That's 5 yards
Thank
back.
goodness. Mm.
Number 70 moved for them. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 6. A lot more dangerous now. 3rd and 6.
Oh, Chris Ozell said, this is a building block for the future, but this is not a playoff team.
Oh, no.
Seabass said, can't just play this way with inferior teams because we've got a gauntlet upcoming.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm trying to say. Do not think we're going to do something this year. Quinn Williams next year. George Pickens if we re-sign him. I'm just saying, think about that for a second. And then we got an extra $23 million a year.
James here said, Dallas has to beat the Eagles to have a chance at the playoffs.
Uh-oh.
It's a wild card
Again.
picture.
Almost a pick. Bland almost got the pick. Short of the first. 3rd and 1. I'm sorry, 4th and 1. But did you see that? How close he came to that pick? And again, look at Williams come on the outside, baby. Watch him. I mean, he's right there. Look at the handwork. Just the fact that he was able to move his hands out the way and still go forward. Again, it reminds me almost like a. He's not like he's like Aaron Donald a little bit. Aaron Donald just take guys and throw guys.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Aaron Donald's the best, but he reminds me like a cheap Aaron Donald, which is saying a lot.
said, I hate when people say it's just the Raiders. It doesn't really matter. We let the Cardinals look like a Super Bowl team, so I don't want to hear this. Oh, let's just be happy.
And the Giants scored 40 points on us, and 37 points on us, and all these other teams. Carolina whipped our ass. Bears whipped our ass. I know they're decent teams, 6 and 7 wins, but still. Are they going to win the Super Bowl? We know it's not going to happen. So these aren't teams that are like actually going to, go deep into the playoffs. And if they do, maybe it'll be one of them that get lucky. It's like the Cinderella team,
Yeah.
But none of them are going to do it on a consistent basis, in my opinion.
Oh, there we go.
Let's hit the chat.
Of course. Bland tried to jump and still made the tackle.
Yep, great job, right?
It's kind of funny because, again, I'm going to assume it has more to do with Quentin Williams, but Bland has definitely looked better today. I think I've seen him at other points in the season. And I was actually just kind of thinking to myself, even while I was thinking that, I'm like, I wonder how much the Trayvon stuff impacted him. Not in a bad way, but in a, were we trying to overdo it? Trying to get him to kind of make up for that, So
that's a great question.
Like you get my point. Like we were overextending him. Like now that it feels like we're not trying to force him to fill that Trayvon hole, it's like you can just be bland.
No, I know what you mean. And again,
you can just be bland. That sounds not great, but you get the point.
But it also makes him the guy you beat. You know what I'm saying? The guy is going to take out your player. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take out your best player. But then what about the other two guys you have? We don't have. That's the bigger issue. It's not that we don't have Trayvon Diggs or not. It's more like who's the other guys replacing?
Exactly.
Who's the other guys after Bland? And that's the biggest issue. Elam, are you fucking kidding me? But Kalen Carson looking good. Ravel looking good for a rookie in his first game in the NFL. So I'm just saying, like, those things would be helpful if they can come through somewhat. Now, big ifs. I'm going to keep saying it. Big ifs. So.
Okay, no, I just wasn't sure. So let me see. Now LT has a different point there, saying it's just fair. At the end of the day, yes, you have to whoop on the scrubs. However, you really test yourself against the true contenders. So basically, yes, you are supposed to kick the shit out of the shitty teams, but you're also supposed to hang with the better teams, or you're supposed to,
right,
barely beat some of those other really better teams. Like I said, fair point.
Oh, good job there, defense, but he gets the first down. 4th and 1 gets a 1 yard exactly.
Oh, and by the way, guys, 3 minutes and 50 seconds and ticking in the third quarter. In case anybody was kind of wondering where we're at time wise.
Oh, Escobar got fucked up there.
Thrown to the ground.
He got his back there. Right? I say he got fucked up. Damn. His back was. Iskarowski got knocked on his. He literally lost his entire. He was like horizontal. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. It's just yeah.
Oh, well, anyways, it was Shamar James cannot make the tackle, gets the first down. So 3:22 to go in the third and ticking. 1st and 10 for them, and they're moving, or I guess 2nd and 1, technically. But they basically got a first here if they don't go backwards.
Sorry, no, it's okay. It's just it is actually really cold for me right now. Yeah.
Oh,
it's okay.
Differences in male.
So difference in regulating body temperature.
Here we go. So it's 2nd and 2. Cowboys are reading these screens, but they keep getting them. And once they get them, they always get them first downs because Cowboys are playing tough inside and letting the outside. When it comes to coverage, kind of like one-on-ones and that kind of stuff. So the Cowboys have to be ready to make the tackle right away, or have some other guys helping make the tackle on the outside, or else they're going to continue to do this stuff all game long, which is unfortunate because that's something that will keep the Raiders in the game. Still, 15 minutes, 17 plus minutes left in this game, football minutes. Gotta make sure we end them here. Oh, he dropped it. That was behind the line.
It looked like he was dribbling it for a second, the ball.
As long as it wasn't, if it was behind it, it was a lateral, it's a live ball, but I think it was a regular pass forward, and he just dropped it. He's having line of scrimmage, but it was a forward pass. So let's see what happens here. 2nd and 10. They have the ball. 2:09 left in the third. And they're on their own yardage. I'm sorry, they're on our 32-yard line. Run. Good job by the Cowboys reading that. Look, you see who got his leg on that play, baby?
No, I didn't notice.
Watch. If they show it, you'll see who did it. The guy who grabbed his leg on that run, Quinn Williams.
Like I could have probably guessed that, but
I know, but I mean, I think they're in disbelief how good he's just taken over this team. This. I mean, the guy is incredible, and he's stopping the run, stopping the pass. He's a difference maker on defense. Here, you see him right there, in between the two guys standing up. He's down on the right side. I'm not saying every play is going to be great, but I mean,
that one's a bad example to use just because they happen to
right. But they also use two guys on him.
I know.
So they double team him. Somebody else got to get open. Now I'll say this: Geno Smith, hearing footsteps all game, knowing that he's got guys who can come at him at any moment, mainly because of Quinn Williams. And all the offensive linemen are literally pointing him out on the line when they see him there and say, "You got him? Who's got him?" Whatever codes and language they speak. It's
codes and language they speak.
Then Mr. Mark Hosepian. Big shout out to the man Mark. As we get a stop here, loss of yardage, and it's Kenny Clark, one of the guys who got from Micah.
That's right. It's kind of touching on one of the comments that has already been
oh yeah?
touched on in the chat. Probably some similar feelings, right? He said,
"What's up, Mark?
Beating another lame team. 3 wins versus a 6-win team."
Again, I 100% agree. Now, I do want to say this. We played shitty teams before, right, Mark? We played shitty teams, and we looked like shit. The defense specifically looked like shit against shitty teams, and we made bad quarterbacks look like superstars. We are at least not allowing that now. We're doing what we're supposed to do. Here's a pressure coming. Wow, what a sack there. Clowney from behind. But again, a poor team. But we usually allow the quarterbacks and the offenses to score more than 9 points.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I'm not saying that we are a playoff team or a superstar team, but we are better defensively. Without question. We are better defensively with Quinn Williams. I don't know about Logan Wilson. He hasn't played enough. But Overshown back. We're a better defensive team. We're a better offensive team with George Pickens on this team. That's an obvious fact. So when you look at those two players, Quinn and Williams, and getting them for a long enough time for the future, not this year. When you think of a guy like Pickens for the future and seeing what this offense can be for the next couple of years, the thing is, how do you pay them? Well, with these deals, we got rid of Micah, got rid of Mozzie, got rid of a first rounder, which we got which we got in our deal from the Packers. We got rid of Mozzie. We got a first rounder. We got rid of Micah, Mozzie, a first rounder, and a second rounder. We got back Quinton Williams for 2.5 years. Got Kenny Clark for a year. Got what was the other thing we got? Well, Logan. Well, no, let's say Logan Wilson is part of the mix. We give a seventh rounder for Logan Wilson.
Yeah,
and we got $23 million per year in the next 3 years on the cap, which will be used to get some of the guys we just spoke about. You want to get Quinton Williams for a bigger contract to keep him here. You want to get George Pickens on a bigger contract to keep him here. You got to use that $23 million a year if you're the Joneses. In their mind, that's what we're going to use on, not on other players, on these guys. I do want to ask Mark Hope-Stepien about a question. Since he is a connoisseur of our front office disaster, I do want to say, do you think the Cowboys would have ever drafted a player like Quinton Williams? Ever. The best we ever got from them in drafting wise, when it came to a one-tech, three-tech type of guy, a true best player. Now I'm talking about Tristan Hill. I'm talking about true interior defensive tackles. The last good player we got. That's right.
It's been that long.
Well, I mean, I see at the edge of your seat.
I know.
But the thing is that no, we haven't. The last time we had defensive tackle was Mozzie Smith, and I'm not saying he's a good. I'm saying that was a high value pick, a first round pick, and the Cowboys suck at doing that. And so we got Quinton Williams, a guy we never would have gotten, on this team solidified and set for at least 2.5 years. We'll see what the money comes out to there. But I see the man Mark Hope-Stepien dropping that $5 holler, hitting the goal, hitting the bullseye.
That's right.
And we got John Luna down on 47 points.
Target is locked, loaded, and centered.
What does Mr. Mark Hope-Stepien say?
Sign Pickens. Let me see. That was a tough one for me. I'm going to do my best there, Mr. Hope-Stepien. He said, sign Pickens. Sign a solid free agent defensive guy, draft 2 starters in the first round, and we can compete next year. Jerry Jones won't do that. It's too easy. Mozzie is our Quinton. I mean...
Well, it's the other way around.
Yeah, thankfully he's not our Quinton.
Mozzie is gone. Mozzie and Micah, gone. And a first and second round pick. The first rounder was not ours. That's gone. In return, Kenny Clark a year, Quinton Williams 2.5 years. The ability to sign guys like Pickens with $23 million plus a year bonus, not signing Micah Parsons. Now, 4th and 4, they got the first down, by the way, and they slid for it. So on the first and goal on the 5, they're probably going to score a touchdown here.
Yeah,
14 minutes to go, and it's the fourth quarter, by the way. Let me fix that.
Can it still be considered a blowout?
It is a blowout, yes. It's almost garbage. I would say it's garbage yardage here, although it's still not over. Never over till it's over. Trust me on that. So, I mean, 31-17 is a 2-score lead. That's it.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. They go for 2 after this as well. Cowboys are not ready at all. They're not ready here. Now, to me, it's more any of these issues you're seeing sometimes are coaching issues outside of the offsides with the helmet over the head. That was clowny.
Yeah.
So here we go. Cowboys loading up for a run. They throw outside. That's what they want. A light on the outside, and they get a touchdown. That's what I figured they would do. So now, again, possibly this is their last gasp. And they will. And it's not over yet. So we got to stay focused and get ready to, hope the Cowboys can at least have one good drive. Still 14 minutes in this game. Far from over. The fact that the Cowboys loaded up inside, look at the inside, and they had the screen outside again, and they're doing this whole fucking drive. All they keep doing is going receiver screen, and catch us. They caught us
again, which by the way was not working for like the whole first drive.
Well, it was having issues because we had guys jumping up and in their face. The thing is that they are they made the right adjustments to get these guys. Oh, they didn't go for two. I'm surprised. They made the right adjustments to make sure that they stay, saying right there with it. Look, it's still a 16-point game, or is it 16? No, 15-point game. 15-point game.
Yeah.
They need 2 scores. They'll score
so not a blowout, but
a touchdown and extra and 2-point conversion has to be an option for them right now, along with, of course, another touchdown. So there's still some time. Remember, our defense ain't the greatest, so
sorry, yes,
it's about our offense to make sure that we can get a nice drive going. If we get a nice drive going, take 4 or 5 minutes off the clock. Is that so much? 4 minutes off the clock, 5 minutes off the clock. Now you got them under 10. Maybe you put up 3. You're making it a 3-score game. That's how you end this bitch. That's how you end it. And again, I'm not crazy about, draft picks going to be worse, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I can't sit here and just say lose, Cowboys, because we need a tank. You got to try to win our games. And again, this one here to me is when the Cowboys are the way I wish our Cowboys would handle the bad teams, which you don't do enough. Now, when it comes to the good teams, we get trampled by them. The thing is, when we came to bad teams this year, we got either trampled by them or looked badly against them. So this is an improvement specifically on defense. That's the key here. Defensively, we got Quinn Williams, a little flavor of Logan Wilson, a little flavor of Savon Ravel, and a huge dose of Overshown. So you see all of this going on here. Starting with number 92, Quinn Williams, that's when you see the defense automatically go from like 31st, 32nd, 30th, jumping up to 15th, 16th, based on just those few players, major players major roles on this defense. Quinn Williams, Overshown. Logan Wilson will have a bigger role here. Ravel Jr. will have a bigger role here. So big names have to produce. And that's coming. I do think that's coming. Okay, so we got that. I want to make sure that I'm all caught up on everything here. We do have how much on the we have 1 on the goal. 1 on the goal out of 20. We shall see if we hit any more. And as of right now, we'll see what happens here. Because again, 13:22 to go. Cowboys hit the ball. I don't see an outside kick going. They're not. So they're going to kick it off regular. It's up to Turpin here. Turpin grabs on the 5, takes it out 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Ooh, almost 45, 50, almost about 45-yard line right there.
It's gone, of course.
I'll kick up. It's always special teams, baby.
Hey.
Turpin ran it back 45.
Doing my part.
Yeah, thanks. See, my wife's doing it. He actually got in the 5, so he ran it 40 yards. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He got 40 yards, so a 40-yard return from the 5. We're at the 45-yard line. I just said we need a 4 to 5 minute drive. Even put up a field goal. You make a 3-score game, and that should do it.
Okay.
No? Yes, no?
I just said okay.
Okay. So Dak, by the way, 20 of 26, 246, and 4 touchdowns.
He actually just passed Romo's record with that last touchdown.
Ooh, man, look at that. Look at Williams getting hit 3 yards back and getting 3 yards, 4 yards.
41 career games with 3 or more touchdowns. As the Cowboys quarterback, he just officially passed Romo.
Again, stats don't count for much other than the Super Bowls to me. But statistically speaking, Dak Prescott will be the best quarterback in Cowboy history. It was Romo, now it will be Dak.
Yeah.
Neither Romo or Dak have won a Super Bowl. The ones that have thrown less, like Roger Staubach has 2 Super Bowls out of 5 that he went to. And Troy Aikman has 3 Super Bowls out of 3 that he went to. So, again, keep that major stat in mind when you talk about stats. But yeah, stats, Dak is the best statistical quarterback in Cowboy history. It will be by the time it's all said and done.
Like you said, much like Romo, it's going to be very sad that we won't be able to hang our hat on anything other than personal individual stats. You know?
Yeah. And those are wasted careers.
It don't mean
you can say that about Zach Martin, right? You can say that about Zach Martin. Wasted career. Tyron Smith, wasted career. Sean Lee, although was injury prone. So what are you gonna do about that?
It's a lot harder to hide behind when you're talking about your franchise quarterback.
I agree. Dak, what a play there Great catch by Did he catch it? No,
It looks like he
incomplete.
didn't.
But you know what? It was hard. Dak was under incredible pressure there, and Dak slung it out right at the last second to avoid a sack there. But damn, it hit Turpin's hands. There's no reason why he shouldn't have had that. You know what I mean? That's a catch. You got to make the
Yeah,
catch. You got to make it. 4th and 7. We're gonna kick a 70-yard field goal.
honestly, I don't want to I don't want to be negative here. Like we're winning, we're going. What? Why do you have to say that?
Look at us that. That would be the record. But you can't do that. Look at the score.
Yeah, now it's too close.
The thing is that we literally took off a minute off the clock. The worst that could have happened. Look at this. Whoa! This is the best that could have happened right here. Boom! Through the one they got the guy recovered. I don't know. He let it bounce. It bounced around the 5. He picked it up, tried to run, and he got tackled on the 2.
Should have just let it keep bouncing.
Exactly. That was dangerous. That's where you fumble the ball right there. He tried to make something out of nothing. He's like, oh, I'm fucked. And Lil Fowl is not gonna let him go. That's one thing Lil Fowl will do. He will knock your head off. He might have a lot of rookie mistakes.
Regular football? Special teams?
Yeah. Right now, Lil Fowl is special teams master. He needs some time. He needs some time before he gets to the defensive linebacker consistent starting role. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But this game is not over yet.
No, it is not over.
No. They're 2 scores away. Keep that in mind, guys.
Sorry, I was pretty impressed by the commercial that just came on the TV.
Which one was that one?
It is about the PDF files that have.
Yeah. I didn't say the PD word.
Subtlety clearly is not Mr. MCF special.
Not at all. I speak it. I say it. I don't care. Fuck you too. Listen, it is what it is. We can't talk about that now.
That was it. Just I hadn't seen the commercial. Yeah. And there you go. Cowboys Crusader said, Super Bowls are for losers. It's all about heartbreaking, wasted seasons now.
I'm telling you, it's funny he's saying that because that's what it feels like. We said that earlier about how we've wasted careers. It's crazy.
By the way, Reality Cowboy said, what a shitty play calling series that was. Why the fuck are we acting like this game is over?
I don't know. I don't know who's acting like that. I'm saying this game is not over.
I don't think he means
I know us.
I think he means like the Cowboys. Like, why are they acting like game's over? You don't got to keep playing. Like, yeah, you do.
We just used a minute and a half off the clock. The worst thing we can do again. We have a shitty defense who's going to get tired quick after getting an oxygen mask for about 30 seconds and getting back in the fucking game. It's not a good look for this Cowboy team. They're going to make it a 1-score game, and it's going to be still like 5 minutes in a game. This could be problematic. Let's see if our defensive players can come to life here. The ones that we just got on here.
Yeah.
Like William, like Quentin Williams, like I'll say Overshown, Ravel Jr. Let's see if they can do it. I mean, I don't know if Logan Wilson's playing, he's not. Leo Fowl is in. Here we go. First and that's a false start.
Well, that was fun. You know what I mean.
Glaze.
But Cassie Roswell, what's up?
Cassie in the house.
She said, I just woke up on the couch and forgot about the game. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I see we're winning, and I'm going to bed. I just wanted to say hi. Exhausting week working dental clinics all week.
We got you.
Go Cowboys. First of all, Cassie, thank you so much. Appreciate you stopping by to say hello and hi and saying go Cowboys. But yeah, it's been a whole interesting game. Well, and at least we are finally winning.
Penalty on them. First and 11 on the 1. And a safety, Cowboys. Got him. Yes, that's Scarazu with the safety. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Give me that safety. Yes. Safety. Hey, guess what we just did? 3-score game. That's the game right there.
Oh,
did you know that?
True.
Think about it. So it's 8 and 8, 16, right? It's 32. They down 1. Right there. He's in the end zone. That ball's touching that line. He could not get out. So, guys, that right there, that play right there just won us the game. I know you're saying, what are you talking about, MCF? And you might be saying it's not over yet. It isn't over. Two things happened, though. We get the ball now. It's a free punt. So we get the ball back, and we just added 2 points, which made it a 3-point score, a 3-point game. It's not over, but it's going to take a miracle now for the Raiders to really have a chance, to have a true chance. They had a chance, but because of that punt, because of the return, because that now puts the Cowboys in the driver's seat. This is going to be good now because we get the ball back here, all right, on offense.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing I would do, and please tell me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Run the motherfucking ball. That's all you gotta do. You get 3 minutes off the clock. It's not that hard. This is called regular, smart. Not even smart. This is normal coaching.
Yeah. No. The basics. Like, this is the basic stuff. Like, this is a football. This is a football play. Like, that's
field goals worth
type
3
of shit.
points.
That's how basic that type of shit feels like here. Like, hey, you're up by 3 scores. Yeah, about 11 minutes left on the clock. I'm just kind of estimating here. Let's just say.
What? Are they onside punting it? Yeah, they're onside punting it, which is interesting. It's a weird. This is a weird. You don't see these plays often, and I think they might actually do it off the tee.
Like, are you allowed to do that?
But Cowboys don't seem ready. You have to say it though, so the Cowboys are ready. So that's their punter, but I think that's their punter. No, I can't tell.
Hey, even LT came by to say it's over.
It's pretty much that safety made it over, but they're going onside punt. Let's see. Listen to how this is going to be interesting because there's no kicking tee. You have to punt it. So he's got to punt it like at the edge of the ball, at the end of the ball, so it kind of rolls forward, bouncing. Let's watch this. This is always interesting, especially like a punt, an onside punt. Think about that. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, that is kind of a weird description.
Here we go. I'm glad you guys have been sticking it out, all 40 of you. And this is what I'm talking about. This is a little inside info you don't get other places. Onside punt. Which, again, I know some people say, oh, look what's happening. But look for the onside punt here. They got Turpin back just in case they do, punt it away. Boom. It is. Fair catch it. Just fair catch it. Oh, shit. They didn't even fair catch it. Nobody knew where the ball was. But you know what? It's incredible how cocky he is. Pickens stood there, it bounced right in his hands. He got it and went forward. That could have hit his hands and bounced in any single direction. What a good punt that was. A good onside punt.
If anything, I think it's more just that we got lucky because
we weren't in position.
I think the ball bounced towards Pickens.
Look. Ooh.
Yeah, you see, I told you it bounced towards Pickens. He saw it kind of going.
Yeah.
And obviously,
did he go 10 yards?
Quickly.
Did he go 10 yards?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Lucky though, if the Raiders catch that, it's their ball.
Yeah. But at the same time, everything happened so fast. I don't think they realized it.
If the Cowboys fair catch it, then you can't touch them. You can't touch. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Cowboys are inside the Raiders 40. 11:37 to go. Dak has thrown for 4 touchdowns. Josh Allen ran for 3 yesterday and threw for 3.
Oh, wow.
So he had 6. Dak could have 5 passing. Let's see what happens. Now, I will say again, they did play the Tampa Buccaneers, who are better than the Raiders. It's a run, which I think we should be doing all game long. Let's make it boring. Run the ball. Now it's going to be under 11 minutes. We were at 11:40. Now it's going to be 11 minutes when we snap the ball next time. Run the ball again.
Guys, you serious? I love how our first thought is basically the same thing. And by the way, shout out to you. Saying, so just do it really fast so the refs don't see or just distract them.
When it comes to the...
Well, before that, he was talking about he's like, let's see if we can throw up a Lipke, make it a McCray, 40. I want 40, is what I'm saying.
It might happen. Let's see what happens. What if there's one broken play by the Raiders here? We're throwing the ball. Quick throw. CD with the catch. Fumbles. We get the ball back. But I think he was down. Oh, no. Ferguson's... Oh, okay.
No.
I thought he was hurt.
I know.
He was all wrapped up.
And imagine getting hurt as he's, diving, trying to protect A ball that didn't need protecting, so to speak.
I will say it was close. Look at this. His butt hits. Yeah, he's down.
Mm.
So again, now look at the time. We're going to be basically at 10. Look at this. 3rd and 1. Play action. They're ready for the run. Why won't? See, here's the thing I don't get. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to quarterbacking. There was 6 seconds left on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Dak knew that he gonna have to call timeout. Why don't you let the other 5 seconds go? I know it sounds stupid. This is just basic football. Like, you have 6 seconds. You're gonna call timeout. Just wait, 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 wait. Timeout. Like, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be a dick about Dak. I'm just trying to say, like, that's what an Aaron Rodgers would do. I know it sounds petty, but those 5 seconds can make a difference.
Yeah.
You never fucking know. That's why, and that's what I'm trying to say. That's those things that you have to have in your brain, knowing the clock and how everything is going. Look, there's Lipke running the ball, 1st down. That is big. Keeps the clock going. Keeps the clock going. But I'm just trying to say, right now we've been under 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're still at 10:05 right now. So you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, just even going to 9 minutes and 55 seconds, it kind of hurts you a little more for the Raiders. You need 3 scores. Now you're under 10 minutes.
See, every second of clock that
everything matters. Everything matters. And what is with this?
I also would like to see, for example, receivers staying in bounds.
Yeah, at this point it's okay. I think under 5 minutes when it matters. But we're okay now if they go out of bounds because they start the clock up within a minute, within seconds. Play action. Good job there. You get a Turpin. They read that play though. Devontae Adams is right there. No yards. Devontae Adams read that like a book, and pummeled little Turpin pretty hard to the ground. So there's your first play.
Oh, and by the way, guys, let me very quickly remind everyone to take a second, hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You guys can follow us anywhere and everywhere at MyCowboysFamily. Of course, the links for that is in the description box down below. And thank you again for everybody who's dropped the love, showed the love, and shared the love tonight and hanging here with us.
Yeah, appreciate you all. Javonte Williams breaks it through the middle. 15-yard carry to the 10-yard line. Shout outs to LT, Calvin Richard, Skeptical Fan, Mark Hosepian. To the others in the membership, Dwayne Broussard, there is a flag here. Tony Wimbish, Alanda Hanslu, and the N Boogie from last time. Thank you all. And beyond. Those that will be hopefully still wants to help the channel out, or give memberships, whatever it may be. Hit the goal. Thank you guys. So it was on Tyler Booker, a personal foul. So someone's got laid there for a punch.
You're right, and I apologize. I'm sorry. But the taco request came right when the Cowboys started doing some shit, so the food had to wait. Oh, but enjoy your IHOP.
Damn, make me hungry.
Sorry. Don Oliver said,
"Oh,
you meant Jamal Adams, not Devontae."
Oh, I'm sorry, Devontae. Yeah, Jamal Adams, not Devontae. I said Devontae. Devontae used to be at the Raiders, actually, right? Receiver. Now he's gone.
I think so.
But it is Jamal Adams.
Oh yeah, he did used to be with them.
Yeah, Devontae Adams with the Packers first, then with the Raiders. Where is he at now, by the way? Anyone know? Is that a penalty? No, what happened?
I wanted to say Minnesota, but I don't think that's right. Not sure. I guess. I mean, let me look it up.
I'm just looking here first. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing, and they're not even sure what they're doing. 1st and 10, 8 minutes and 30 seconds and ticking. Just gotta keep getting first downs. Yeah, the game's over. 3 scores right now. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Right now, it'll be about 8 minutes and 5 seconds. We gotta use the clock better. There it is. Come on. It's good stiff arm. Good job. And the good thing is, there, even though we're out of bounds, still starts the clock up again. Thank goodness there. Under 8 minutes to go on this drive right here, on this play.
I mean, quick prediction: how much longer do you think it'll take him to score?
3 plays.
I'll say more like 5,
All
potentially.
All right, we'll see. 2nd and 3. Dak's looking at that right corner there. I see Pickens up there. So look at that single coverage. Oh, it's a run. I see Pickens up there.
We got like 1 yard, in case anybody was wondering. Oh, so again, not great, not great. And yeah, honestly, Ferguson has been maybe not the flashiest guy on the offense, but he's become very solid and consistent in that Witten-like way.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
The safety foul. All right, here we go. Dak 23 of 30, 259, 4 touchdowns. Will he get 5? We'll see. 3rd and 2. I say get the first down first. Keep the clock moving. We're at 6:48 and ticking. Dak looks left, gets the first there. To CeeDee Lamb, gets the easy first down. By the way, was he in motion when we snapped that ball? I think he was. You see how that works. It's still not being done as much as other games, but it is still being done. That's an advantage for Dak, advantage for the offense, advantage for Schottenheimer's play calling. It's an advantage for everybody. CeeDee Lamb, 6 targets, 5 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Well, you got Pickens, who's got like 10 catches for 130 yards now, I think, and a touchdown, or two touchdowns. I'm sorry. So dominating numbers from both of our receivers. Here we go. We're looking like a run here.
And boom. We do
still get like 3-4 yards.
He got like 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, I mean, again, Javonte Williams is just battering ram out there. Let's be honest.
Skeptical fan said, "If the Cowboys defense can get a fumble, I will get a bingo." Let's see. Luis Ortiz also said, "MCF, that's right. Tell your defense, pull up their granny panties, and start dishing out some discipline."
Yeah, I mean, that's what we need. And again, I mean, that's why it is okay. It looks like they're going to run the left. The left side looks like they're going left. Is out of bounds? Look at that foot. Okay, I guess they call him in bounds. The thing is that was Spanford. I am all about the defense and making sure that we get that defense, up to speed. I'm not saying we're the best defense. I'm saying it's a playoff defensive team. All I'm saying is that where we were at, we're going to be better than we were this year so far at defense. Now, are we going to be a top 10 defense? No. Are we going to be a top 15 defense? Probably not. But are we going to be out of the 20s? Probably. If we keep playing like this. We'll see, though, against the good teams starting on Sunday and on Thursday. And then on Thursday. I mean, I can go through the whole list with you. 3rd and 2, we don't make it, by the way. So, 4th down. You kick it? I mean, at this point, I say go for it.
Yeah, you have nothing to lose. I mean, as we've discussed anyway.
Yeah. They will crush us. So is he going for it? 4th and 2. Right, in this game.
Let me see. Skeptical fan says, sad attempt of a first down attempt.
I agree.
Hopefully this isn't a sad attempt of a 4th down attempt.
Well, I'm always afraid of the too cute alert coming here.
And I felt like another timeout. We started off the game a little too cute, but
no, it's not.
Let me see. Oh, you guys crack me up here in the chat.
Let's see. Trying to check something here.
Oh no, but again, guys, seriously, I know we say it all the time. We really do appreciate you all, and can't do what we do here at MCF without your continued love and support. So thank you again.
Yeah. Now, Cowboys here, 4th and 2. You get this pretty much over. I mean, it's over already, but it's under 4 minutes, which is the key here. Let's go. Got CD in motion. Stops, so it's not snapping during the motion. They're blitzing. Oh my God. Fucking damn it. Hit CD in the hands, he dropped it. See, Pickens makes that catch.
I mean, and that to me is going to be
Do you understand how Pickens makes
headline,
that
so to
catch?
speak, because Pickens caught everything and then some. CeeDee Lamb finally gets the same target, and it just straight up
Misses. He just misses completely.
bounces out of his hands. Oh man,
It just sucks because we got a touchdown there. That was a touchdown. Easy touchdown. Puts us in the 40 zone. Not happening.
Skeptical fan said, "Of course, CD drops it."
Incredible, right?
Yeah.
We can't catch a break on that one.
Jetly44 said it. CD drops wide open.
Wide open touchdown underneath. Just, and again, that's what I'm trying to say to you guys. We're not a playoff team. I know you want to say, well, look at our defense. We're playing a shitty offense. We play against a good offense. Even the Eagles are not even that great. We play against a good offense. See, they have a great defense, the Eagles. Offense sucks. So you have a great defense. We're going to see how this offense responds to the Philly defense. But on our defense, if we have that improvement, we should be able to at least try to hang in there with them. So that's going to give us a fighting chance next week.
Yeah.
We get the Chiefs, we get the Lions, we get the Vikings, the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of tough games coming up. I wish it was easier. If it was easier, I'd say, hey, we can make a run.
No, but
most of our games.
Especially now that I feel like I can smell the turkey in the air. That really dangerous stretch of our schedule it's basically here. And on one hand, I obviously feel much more confident about our defense. On the other hand, I don't feel ready. Just saying, I don't feel ready.
Yeah, well, look, Eagles, divisional game could win. Chiefs, 4 days in between. It's going to be tough on Thanksgiving. I'm just saying. Although I'll say, everyone's talking about how he's not as good as he was, Mahomes. Watch him have a great game against us. We'll see. Our defense will be better. Then we got the Lions in Detroit. It's going to be tough, right? And we get 2 home games back to back there, Vikings and Chargers. Hey, we can win them. You never know, right? And then on the road against Washington Giants, division games, but winnable. So the real stretch is that Eagles, Chiefs, Lions. If somehow we can win one of those 2 games and win all the rest, like the Raiders, we're at home against the Vikings and Chargers. We can win on the road against our division rivals. If those things happen, what's our record? Right? 3 wins, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins. Now would you say 9 what? 9, 7, and 1? Can that get you in the playoffs?
I hope
on the
not.
Brink,
and
on
I'm
the
going to
brink,
say
on the
something
brink.
that sounds horrible. I really hope that there's a world where that doesn't come to fruition.
See, I would want to see it.
I see it as the opposite. It's like rewarding your toddler for drawing on the walls. Like we are giving this Cowboy team more incentives and more reasons to basically, hey, it's okay that you ran your team like this or had all this other stuff. We're gonna just excuse it because of this one thing. And I don't
I know what you mean.
Feel like that should be the case, even if I do.
I hear you.
Like it's not that that's what I'm saying.
The one thing I see is if we're able to get 9, 7, and 1, if we're able to get to that point, that means something's working. That means that there's maybe that second half of whatever happened. Maybe Quentin Williams. I don't know. My point is that there's a second half of the season that can help you. If that gives you even a fighting chance, then why not? Why not risk the play? There you go, Osa. I mean, I can't believe they call that a pass, but he should look like a sack to me. But all right, Osa was in there with the pressure, 4th and 1, and again, incomplete pass rather than a sack saved them because a 4th and 1 would have been a 4th and 7. Frank Clark's taking 2 guys. That's his job. And that's without number 92 Williams in there right now. Look at that. There it is. 4th and 1. They're going for it on their own 14-yard line. They're throwing it. Getting pressure. Osa! 2 in a row.
I mean,
no, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is now we have the ball 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. We're back to where we were before.
Yep. Actually, even better because they're only like 7 yards off now.
7. We're on the 1-yard line now.
It's first. It's not first and goal on the 1. It's like first and goal on like the 4 or the 5.
All right, well maybe, but look where he's at when he ends up. He's like on a 4 or 5 yard line, 3 yard line. All right, 5, 6.
I don't look.
The point is that
It's just
we get the
first and
first.
goal.
We get three new plays, and the Raiders probably won't call timeout. You might even see us sending the ball here. But if we also might just run, and then see what happens. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, even with the Raiders, like I would. Oh, okay. We're just we're not even. We're just taking a knee.
Told you. Flag. Why don't we get into 640 points? Let's go.
Oh fuck, man.
That stops the clock too, right?
Well,
Look at that. Kenny Clark, Odigizua, and those guys are doing these things because of this guy, number 92, Quinn Williams. They had everybody before, and these guys were not coming up. Like Kenny Clark was playing good, but not this well.
yeah.
You had Osa playing good, but not this well, right? Why is it happening? Because the Raiders suck. And we got Quinn Williams taking a knee. Look at Crosby. Look at him. What is he doing? Max Crosby's making an issue over there. Cowboys should run it in the end zone just to fuck him over. So now the Cowboys are taking a knee basically here. It's first down. It's going to be 2 in the morning. So now it's second down. So we're gonna have 3 plays, 40 seconds each. Do some math for me. It's 120 minutes, 120 seconds. How much is that? That's 2 minutes. Yeah.
About.
So that's the game then. I think. So we're 4, 5, and 1.
They have 2 timeouts, so they
won't
can
use them.
still.
We're 4, 5, and 1. What do you think?
Better than
Too bad we didn't beat
3,
those
6,
Cardinals last week, right?
I know.
I mean, that'd be 5, 4, and 1. It'd be a little different. We'll be at the edge of the playoffs at this point now. And tie break, a lot of that one makes a difference. That tie makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to other teams that have the same amount of wins. Now we are a half game better than all of them. There's no tiebreakers needed.
Mm-hmm.
We're a half game better or we're a half game worse. It just depends. So, yeah, we just got to win or they got to lose. Either way, we can dream about that. Right now we're 4, 5, and 1. We're still in the mix of the playoffs. Trust me when I say this. I do not believe we're a playoff team. I don't think we're going to be in the playoffs. We just destroyed a team that's supposed to be destroyed, which is at least a first this year. But the main thing is temper our expectations. Know there's a team that's still in. This is a lot of players we got on this team in this trades. Overshown coming back. Rebel's a rookie. These are trades are for this year, mainly next year, with the money that comes with these trades. With Micah gone, we're saving $23 million a year with the guys we have, like Quinn Williams. We'll see if we use some of that $23 million to pour it into George Pickens' money. If we can do that, we might keep both guys.
Yeah.
So that'd be a great thing on offense and defense to keep both these guys, in my opinion. So, anyways, yeah. So I mean, I think we're heading in the right direction. Still got to see more from this.
Mike Moore, thank you for summing it up. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Mike. Well, we got to see more from this defense against a good offense. We'll see if the Eagles are that. I don't think the Eagles are a good offense. They're decent, but they're not good offense. They're a great defense, though. So that's the problem. Our very good offense versus their very good defense. That's the battle next week to watch against the Eagles. But I think their offense is And again, they're missing their lineman. Who's the name? Lane Johnson. He's out for like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So they're going to be missing an offensive lineman. They already are not a great offensive. They got stopped in the tush push yesterday. They also got flagged in the tush push, so they're starting to really go at them a little bit more. Do the Eagles lost that little, that juice they had? I will say though, good teams keep winning the games even if they're not supposed to. Get lucky even if they're not supposed to, and that's what the Eagles are doing, which we cannot do. In this game, we won it against a bad team. We beat them by a lot of points, the way a good team's supposed to beat bad teams. Does that make us a good team? Not yet. We got to hang in, play well, and have to beat some of these good teams to be mentioned as a team that has a scary possibility. I don't buy this team yet. You guys don't buy this team yet. They got to keep earning our trust. They got to keep earning our belief, and that's it. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. I do know that the fear of losing Pickens is real. By the way, guys, I do see your comments here. The chat guy Johnson saying they better not let Pickens go, and then Cowboys Crusaders proceeds to let Pickens go.
I know exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. He talks a lot of shit.
That's my word too.
But they have $23 million a year now because no Micah. We'll see what happens. Now look at this. Do you see what they were doing? Quentin Williams was with the whole entire defense, and they were like talking to him like, "You're the man," and he's like, "So I love that cockiness in the defense. We need that. We don't need hot boys. That's one thing that Marcus Lawrence brought. We got a guy who can just play without talking, without having to show it off.
Yeah,
and that's Quentin Williams. He's just showing off that. Listen, I can show you how to play." Not talk shit like wearing chains says hot boys. Who gives a fuck? So, you know what I mean? I think that's the biggest thing about that. I think the fact that we are the defensive line seems a little more serious than it was, even with Micah. Definitely more serious than it was with Marcus Lawrence.
Look, let's be real. 1,000%. Because the dudes that we brought on, they weren't personality hires.
Yeah, exactly.
They were here to get shit done.
Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, they're not the guys household names, but they are guys that make differences in games, and you can see it in this game today. If we didn't have those guys, we might have lost this game. If we didn't have those guys, this game might be 24-23. I don't know who wins the game. You understand what I'm saying? So it went from like a close game we're losing to we destroyed this team.
Yeah,
and that's just adding. I can say Logan Wilson, he hardly played. That's just adding Quentin Williams. And that is adding, you can say Kenny Clark, but it's more of adding Williams. And then the injured Overshow. He made a difference today, too. And Sharon Rivell as well.
And I already know, and I don't disagree, by the way, Florida are really nice. He's holding up the Marshawn Neilan's jersey, lifting it into the air, showing it off to the crowd.
Yep.
But I do want to point out why it is extra, maybe not impressive, but just notable.
Yeah, beating the Raiders is not impressive, not this year, but notable. There could be some notes taken here. There's definitely some things you can learn. By the way, Dak, 25 of 33, 268, 4 touchdowns, 13th career game with 4 or more touchdowns. That's the most in Cowboy history. No interceptions for the Dak haters. Anyways, go ahead.
No, all good. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and read some comments here and do the final buys and
sounds
all that.
Good.
But
sounds good.
Before we do that, we have to give the ultimate goodbyes to the people representing here on the board.
Sponsor of the month, the man who's repping the stream boss, the man, John Luna. I think he'll be back for the regular Sunday games, so we'll see him probably against the Eagles. Stay tuned because that's when the raffle entries can be flying through for you guys. If you guys want to win a Sony Stitch jersey, like this one. You know what I mean? Overshown style, Brandon Aubrey style, whichever style. Your name in the back style, whatever you want. Color combination with any team, any sport, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, we'll talk about that next game. We'll probably be live Friday-ish. I think Friday.
I know that's the goal.
Friday is the goal to get a quick little recap of this. Not really much needed. You're getting a recap here. And then you're getting the quick preview for the game upcoming, which is going to be against fuck the Eagles. So that's going to be one we're going to be ready for, watching, and I hope you guys will be joining us for that as well. We will rock these games, win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. Always here doing our thing. Always. So go hit up the comments in the chat. We'll call it a night. And extra shout outs to those that drop the love, support to the channel, like the man LT, Skeptical Fan, multiple drops tonight. Marco Seppi, multiple drops tonight. And, of course, Calvin Richard, who's in the second place on the overall board for our lead tonight. John Luna ran on 46 points, by the way. And the Cash App King, I'll mention it now since it's only right. The Cash App King is none other than the man staying skeptical. Skeptical Fan. Shout outs to the Cash App King. And also shout outs to the Cash App leader, I'll say right now. Well, the King is here. There he is. Skeptical Fan. The leader, Calvin Richard. So shout outs to Mr. Calvin Richard leading the way there. Citizen Z, gifting membership king last week. Champion. Thank you last month. Big shout outs to him. But this month, there's not one gifting champion. So no a shout out that is empty right now for the leader side. But everybody else, thank you all. Thank you guys on the board here for the drops tonight, for the help and the love, and sitting with us, watching the game, giving us your comments in the chat, hit that like, subscribe, that bell, follow us on all social media. Excel. Anyways, go ahead, baby.
No, of course.
Shout outs and let's say goodnight.
We have Luis Ortiz. What's up? Much love. Have a great night. Tosha Smith. Jet Lee 44 saying the scatters should be glad. They ain't the she-girls playing them because they would have ran up the score.
Victory Tuesday.
Let me see. Cowboys Crusader. Much love. We are all in this together.
Forever. Cowboys for life.
Scorpio. Thanks for being here in the #1 mod. We have Tosha Smith. What's up? Hello and hi. Have a great night. Super Queen and King.
But one each.
Sky Johnson. Take it easy.
Oh, shit. I gotta fix that.
Let me see. LT.
Celebrating for his Eagles to break the first back-to-back NFC champion since 2004, I think, when the Eagles did it last. So they're trying to do that to us. We had our chances in the past. We fought them up. Remember that. I won't forget.
Let me see. No, just trying to make sure I shout out everybody who is here.
For sure.
That is as far back as it lets me go. A big mahalo again to Marco Seppian, showing the love and sharing the love there. Let's see, Marcus Kersey.
Skeptical, Tasha.
Jetly 44, of course.
Yeah.
Reality Cowboy. Cassie Roswell.
Cassie in the house. Thank you all.
Let me see. Yeah, that's at least on my side.
And like I said, on my side, the people that dropped the love, we did have LT, like you said. Skeptical fan in the house. Marco Seppian, of course, a man from Hawaii. And Calvin Richard. He was the leading dropper of the night, so shout outs to him. Just a little love for a little bit of reaction live stream here. And you guys can comment down below, give us your thoughts. Hopefully we see you on Friday for the preview. This recap game, I guess, that's a quick one. And the major, more important preview stream against the Eagles. And then, of course, game day, Sunday afternoon against the Eagles right here on My Cowboys Family. We're at home, and that's the commemorative memorial video and kind of like moment you can say for Marshawn Nealon, number 94. Probably have that jersey out for that one too. First one at home, and it's supposed to be a emotional event there. He's gonna have his family, his girlfriend, and family members there as well. So, we'll be hoping for the best on that situation.
For sure.
Yeah. So on that note, baby, why don't you let them know why we do this shit? Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. Why we do this stuff here on this channel for almost 9 years. 9 seasons, yes. But almost 9 full years on YouTube. Why do we do this?
It's that navy blue, that silver too, and that star over everything.
Win, lose, or draw, good, bad, or ugly. Here on this channel, it's never over till it's over. The overshown style. Listen, on this channel, never forget, it's that star over everything. And like I said already, 9 seasons, almost 9 years. Can't ask for, only we can ask for is a Super Bowl, Cowboys. It's been 30 years. It's going to be 30 years at the end of this year, football season. So let's get that 6 and beyond soon. But before we can do that, we got to always remember the thing we do here on My Cowboys Family. And remember this, guys. As always, never forget the number one thing here on this channel. Say it with us, say it loud, say it proud. No Cowboys. One day.
Every day.
One day we get that 6 and beyond. Every day is Go Cowboys. One day we'll get that 6 and beyond. I might not be around, but we'll get it. Anyways, on that note, guys, thank you for dropping your knowledge in the chat all night long for this Monday Night Football game. Thank you all for dropping the love from above all night long for this football game. As you can see here, we got the win for this football game. One game. We got some new players, a little bit better defense. We're happy about that. We talked about it all game. If you missed it, go back and watch it. It's all there. On that note, that's it. Time to appreciate your drops there. But now it's time to drop out for the night, relock and reload for the Friday show, and then the Sunday reaction game, once again against the Eagles, Week 12. On that note, baby, it's time to say goodnight. So before we can officially drop out of here for the night, let them know what we got to do.
We got a drop. W.
Ethan drop.
Build up the
Straight out of it.
anticipation.
It was a victory. When Victory Tuesday, drop that beat. Anyways, guys, thank you again. Be safe. Have a good night. Enjoy Victory Tuesday for a short time, because then we gotta play the fucking Eagles. Fuck Philly. We gotta play the Eagles on Sunday. Even if we don't make the playoffs, nothing better than beat the fucking Eagles, right?
No, but we get a whole Victory Tuesday. That can't be taken from us.
Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Birds. They're next. And the one thing that would be nice, it's not our Super Bowl. We're not like them. The one thing that would be nice is to beat the Eagles and ruin their little season. Maybe ruin their home field advantage in the playoffs. Fuck Philly. Go Cowboys for life. You know that, guys. You know how it is here on this channel. And thank you for joining us once again as we do this thing daily, nightly, yearly for that star of everything. And a win by our Cowboys over the Ravens on Monday Night Football, guys. Regular season, Week 11 in the books. Our live reaction in the books here for our 2025 Dallas Cowboys. And here on MCF, My Cowboys Family. Remember, the number one thing on this channel, navy blue, silver too, and that star for everything. Never forget the number one thing here on My Cowboys Family. You guys rocking the mic, hitting that like button for the stream, and subscribe for the channel. Keep growing the family. 43,500 family members, maybe more, by the next time we meet. We'll see what happens. But guys, thank you again. Hit the like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all videos, because you never know when we're going to go live. And of course, follow us on all social media at My Cowboys Family, Twitter, all that stuff. Discord, we got that information in the description. And we'll see you back here soon, guys, on Friday and Sunday for the game day reaction. Much love, stay safe, and never, ever, ever forget, never, ever forget, it's the Cowboys!
Monk on the beat. Monk on the beat. Monk on the beat.